seeing off Zardarok Sunblight. And then you started to basically explore the rest of the place, and I didn't really know what you were deciding to do then. We kind of just left it there at the end of that combat.
No,
It went on a bit late.
Eamon put the crown on.
Yes.
Yeah. I think primarily we were trying to make sure that we didn't have anything on our 6 that might come up and spank us. B, also looking to see if there are any other ways to access, control, or otherwise affect the dragon construct. The idea got floated that regardless of anything on the way out, we need to fuck with the forge so that, God forbid, this thing can't be repaired or rebuilt or anything like that. I think that's pretty much as far as we got as far as let's make some decisions. If anybody else remembers anything past that.
Yeah, I was going to ask, could Keith's character have repaired my plate mail?
Oh, yeah, because it got rusted in it.
No, that was the other armor.
Oh, okay.
Craig said no at the time just because of the amount of time it'd take.
Yeah.
To repair it.
Yeah.
Not right now, no.
It's more of a do it next long rest kind of thing.
Dwergar Fortress, yeah, potentially.
Yeah,
but it means that he won't get a long rest if he's busy forging away.
I'll need forge time for sure. I mean, we're in a forge, which is nice, but not exactly a safe forge.
We've still got all this area to explore as well.
Yeah, off the east side of the map, there's still a whole area we haven't really looked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's kind of where we are right now.
Okay. Who wants to do what and go where then?
We should probably resolve the whole Chris putting the crown on, right?
I don't think Edit's going to laugh. I think Craig was just laughing because it was the end of the session.
That's what you're hoping, anyway.
Yeah, we're about to find out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Chris. It's a crown.
Oh.
Yep, you're fucked. Okay. Well, I was going to say, I believe Palace was just getting down those doors that the two Durgar seemed perfectly happy to let us go past, so I would imagine we need to pick up there.
Tempting as it is to clear the rest of this place, there's like a dragon ruining the game for us.
Well,
it's about to just turn 10 towns into snow pile, basically.
I mean, you say it's ruining it for us. We're not there.
It's not for us.
Wow.
Well, I'm going home after this. It's not my problem. No, I'm kidding.
It's ruining it for
alignment shift for you all to chaotic. Don't give a shit.
That's probably metagaming.
Your alignment has just turned to true Bramar, apparently. Oh, it just fucks off. Okay, well, there's nothing else going on through the doors, Palace. Do you see anything down there?
That's a lift, isn't it?
I mean, we could try and talk to the mushroom thing to find out if Zadok did have a way of controlling the dragon from here. I mean,
can't hurt to ask. I don't know that he'll have any info, but can't hurt to ask. Absolutely.
Does anyone speak mushroom?
So far, our experience with the mushroom is that his spores will allow him to talk to whoever he
I was about to say Frank's like not since the 80s.
Shit, it ain't been that long, brother.
Chris, you rolled question mark.
Alright, if Palace, if you're not seeing anything there, then yeah,
I see a lift on her.
Yeah.
Do I see a lift, Craig?
Do you see a lift? I don't know where you are, to be fair.
South of Zadrok.
I'm at the southern tip.
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, that's a lift.
I shout everybody that there's a lift here.
There is an elevator.
Okay, well, good to know that we have a quicker way out should we need it. All right, I'll step over to the rather angry mushroom chieftain.
I'm just a bit quiet at the moment, so I'm eating, sorry.
It's all good.
My son's about to get his head ripped off.
He's that way, being a bit quiet
I
with the head down.
can hear him behind me, and he's just being cheeky.
He's gonna get.
I'm in danger.
I think I can see him behind you. Keeps going in and out of focus.
Yeah, it'll catch him.
Yeah.
Catch Emma drop kicking him.
Yeah,
Literally,
catch
you're
that.
gonna pimp slap him in a minute if he doesn't stop
Here she comes
it.
with a clothesline. Oh!
So I'm gonna knock you into next week, and I'll be waiting there to knock you back.
Inch, why are you always playing with pussy?
I know, for a gay man, he plays with it more than I do.
More than any of us.
Fair.
That's true.
Yeah, Peter, it's as depressing as you made it sound as well.
Yeah. And I have a cat as well. But she doesn't like being touched.
Okay, great.
Not inappropriately.
I hope you're not touching your cat inappropriately.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, let me unpause it. So, Apollo shouts there's an elevator, lift, whatever you want to call it, at the back. What's everyone want to do?
Frank was stepping up to the mushroom man.
Yeah, we said, okay, we think we might have another way out should we need it. I'm gonna step over to the mushroom chieftain.
Okay. He just stares at you.
And go. No, we never got a name of it. We encountered one of your kind in a cell earlier. In setting him free, he asked us to try and find you. Is there anything we can do to help you? You look like you've been through hell.
He releases spores again, and images of the Underdark just flash up into your mind. Like he clearly just wants to go home, and doesn't want to be here.
Is there anything we can do to facilitate your leaving? Or you? We can at least show you the way we got in, which seems to be relatively safe to get out.
He's visibly happy about that, and yeah, he's happy to leave basically.
All right. Give him a quick breakdown to where his mushroom buddy went and where we go out, and send him on with the blessing of Kellenfor.
No, ask him about if he saw anything with the dragon. And...
Oh, hey, before you leave, these guys built a giant dragon construct thing, and we would really like to stop it. You don't happen to know anything about that, do you? Anything you saw anything they did? It was worth the ask. Good luck, my
and he leads through these doors,
brother.
My funk.
and back down to the Underdark.
All right. Well, that's our good deed for the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
That makes up for us not saving town.
Yeah. You saved one mic on it, so it's all fine.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah,
one
but
society for another.
each one of his spores is like a miniature person.
It's true.
Potentially.
All I've got now is crazy eyes. It looks fine to me.
Speaking of looking fine, you don't look fine.
No.
I can drop my last cure on you here.
Hmm.
Who doesn't look fine?
Take 18 points back, and then if we're going to explore, there's not much I can do to help keep everybody alive until we get some rest. I mean, I'll still crack some skulls, but
I've got one spell left at first level, and then other than that, I've only got my cantrips.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I think, if I'm honest, after that massive battle in the Forge, if anything was going to come for us from this way, they'd have come out, possibly.
right.
So I think we might be clear to explore this area.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Do it.
Just saying. Hey, how about before we go, these two Durgar down here who didn't attack us, see if they can give us any insight on the rest of the area and why they're so perfectly happy to just go, "Hey, guys, what's up?" Because they didn't look scared of us, like, "Oh shit, you just wiped out all our brothers." You know?
Nope.
They were just like, "Yeah, do your thing."
You must wait for that
maybe.
other woman.
Okay, exactly. They
That's a
work
very
for
good
Grand
point.
Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah. They make that fairly clear and just say, "Look, we serve Lady Muscot."
Right on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Craig,
What do you know of the dragon?
If that's the case, Craig, what was her name? Muscat.
Mhm.
Yeah, Muscat.
She told us that we could keep any treasure we found, but then we have to leave. I'm going to ask us to the treasure room.
He says yes, but that belongs to Grandolph and Muscat now that you have killed Sunblight.
The agreement was we got any treasure that was here, and then we leave.
But you'd leave immediately. You would deal with. The agreement was you would deal with Sunblight and leave immediately.
Was it written in the contract?
I didn't sign a contract. All right, well.
Verbal contracts are not legally binding in the state of Icewind Dale.
In the state of Two Towns.
Please check your local laws for compliance. All right, well, so then that brings us to our next question. Do we say, okay, then we're going to get the hell out of here and go see what we can do with the dragon? Do we go fuck up the forge before we leave? Do we tell these guys fuck off and explore anyway and maybe bring the wrath of our only allies down on us?
I think we explore, but under the guise of we're looking for a way to destroy the dragon. And to kill any last remnants of Zardarok's forces.
Okay.
That works for me.
Do they know anything about how we can get rid? Like, is there anything that we could find to help destroy the dragon? It seems to know about the treasure room and stuff.
Ask him.
One thing we haven't done, Craig. Can we search Zardarok?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
We did. You got the crown off him.
No, I took the crown off his head. I didn't search him.
Oh, well.
Let me see what he's carrying.
A dragon controlling staff.
This is where I find out he's carrying something ridiculous that I never even used.
I can't go downstairs and grab a glass to go with me Disaronno, so I'm pouring the Disaronno directly into the bottle of Coke.
Nice.
What, is it like a full-on 2-litre bottle of Coke, or is it like just a little?
There's half of it left, so I'm just going half and half with a full bottle of Disaronno.
Well, I mean, whatever works, do what you got to do.
Modern solutions.
That's right. That's right.
Nah, he doesn't really carry anything of particular interest. A lot of his skills come from
his beard. It's definitely his beard.
That's code for he had something ridiculous.
I've just read a few things here that I could have been using that I didn't. Oh no!
Welcome to every DM's world.
Every DM ever. Oh shit! I should have done that. Yeah. No, as far as I recall, I mean, he didn't use anything in battle. He had the crown you took, and he had that did he have a glove or a gauntlet or something?
He had a chair that he was sat on of Shardlin as well.
Oh, and a chair. Well, he wasn't using the chair technically.
I think he did a blast with the chair when we first came in the room.
Oh, did he? Don't remember that.
That Eldritch blast. I think he did.
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. That is okay. Yeah, his crown only actually has 2 spikes on it, Chris, interestingly enough.
And how many spikes does it look like it should have?
It should have 9.
That's a lot of dragons.
I was thinking more if it had 10, it was like a spike for each town, but...
honestly, at this point, my question is, does it use a spike every time something happens? Maybe there's more magic to the crown and we haven't checked yet. I don't know.
It's only got 2 wishes left.
Exactly. Could be anything. All right, let's get this party started. Come on, we're standing here too fucking long.
You are, yeah. And time
Come
is
on,
ticking.
let's get moving. We're gonna go.
Not for us, Craig. Not for us.
If we're going exploring, then let's go exploring. On the way by, I'd like to at least look at the forge and see if there's something we can do to it. I don't want them using. They obviously needed something impressive to build this. That's a pretty impressive forge. If we can fuck with it, at least it slows down and puts a cap on what this thing can do.
Guys, Palace is moving. I was following him. Can we move up?
Hang on, before we go there.
Oh, we have to meet that woman at the front door, don't we?
What were you saying, Chris? Sorry?
So you didn't have not on him, part the crown?
No, spike gauntlet, but that's
which you've got, right?
Fused into his skin.
Yeah.
He's got what?
A spiked gauntlet.
That's fused into his skin.
Okay, I'm going to chop his hand off.
You can chop it off if you want.
Mate, if that's fused into his skin, it's gonna. It's not every day. There's a spike gauntlet fused into your skin for no reason.
other than him working in a forge and being a psychotic badass. I mean,
no, I believe it could have something to do with the dragon or something. So I'm gonna lob it off and take it with me.
He thinks it's some sort of fucking Thanos Infinity Gauntlet.
I feel like it's something to do with controlling the dragon, so I'm gonna lob it off and take it with us.
All right, so now you've come back to the forge and you've got some time that isn't basically just clanging steel against Durgar. Can I have an intelligence check from you all?
Oh my god, that's strong. I might be hammered.
Intelligence
for half an hour.
ability check.
Wow! What type, Craig?
Intelligence.
Ability
check. Oh my god.
Sorry, mate.
I know. When you said intelligence wasn't your strong point.
As a party, your intelligence is not really a strong point. So.
And here I was feeling bad about my 11. Suddenly I'm wow, not so hurting.
Can I just put it to the group? Notice the way the spellcasters did okay.
Just out of curiosity, is this going to be what is it called? Is this going to like bring us really far down with our average?
They will, yeah, the others will. But,
all right, can I use my inspiration to give one of them a reroll?
Sure.
Not me.
Keith.
Not Keith.
Can I play with?
I don't know.
We got an extra one.
All right. Them
whoa. Okay, where's my inspiration? Let's turn.
I don't know why Inch is rolling again.
Just want to see what it would have been, so he could have said, "See, you should have given it to me."
just seen someone else roll and gone, "Oh shit!" Just clicked it, going, "We must be rolling again."
I wanted to see if RNG would cook me. You really like to say the word "cook," right?
It seems very, very apparent to you, Demora, that this is no normal forge. It pulses with a heartbeat.
Right. Pulses with a heartbeat. That's fucking creepy. I'm just going to tell everyone. Yeah, just a little. Yeah. Why is this? Is it a particularly fast heartbeat?
Can Habrek do some sort of Smith's investigation without taking damage this time?
You would have to touch it, which will actually cause damage to you. But yeah, you can do. You have to get pretty damn close to the
go on then, I'll do it.
I mean, you're only taking 5 points of damage for wandering around it and looking. So
what check?
Yeah, you get real close. I'm not even going to make you do it. I don't think. You get real close and you watch the pulse of the heartbeat, and you can see that this is the heart of a red dragon that pulses and powers this forge.
What, inside it?
Inside it.
No wonder whoever tried to cast a thing of water on it didn't put it out.
Like it's been chambered and harnessed in some magical effect that is then keeping it as it pulses. The lava and heat flows, and you see that the heat emanates on with the beat of the heart as well.
Can we nick it?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. You're just gonna take a 40-foot forge with you. Just lash it over your shoulder. Put it in your bag of holding. Yeah. No. The odds are you wouldn't be able to carry a dragon heart without burning alive.
Destroy it?
Yeah.
How can we destroy it?
I mean, it's a heart. It's gonna have hit points.
You literally just need to attack it basically, and
ranged attack
with the damage basically. If you're gonna get real close, yeah.
I'd attack it, but firebolt doesn't feel appropriate at this point.
Did you say it's a red dragon heart, Craig, or just a dragon heart?
It is a red dragon heart, yes.
Well, I mean, technically it's a heart. It's probably red regardless. Whether we can tell.
Well, if we're going off D&D law, it's going to be immune to fire damage.
I tried water, didn't I, last time? And it didn't.
Yeah, but it's too hot. It's too hot here. Okay, hold on. You said it was held in by magical chains over the.
It's obviously being held and harnessed in this magical chamber, and there's like a thin line around. I say thin, but it's all relative, right? There's like a 2-foot line where you can just see in, and it like pulses, and it's this bright glowing orange just emanates through this like beam.
Okay.
Thorn Whipper, Craig.
Habrick, if I can...
2 seconds, Chris, hang on.
Habrick, if I can release it, can you get it out without, burning yourself to a crisp here?
Can I, Craig? No.
That'd be a pretty dangerous effort. Even you would know that level of heat. Like, you're used to heat. That is, and even you take damage being a smith, being that close to it.
I've got absorb elements, Frank. I could cast absorb
and
elements.
Fair enough. We're in a forge. There have got to be some tongs and forge tools around here you can use to help this. Yeah? You think?
Oh, this thing is not like human-sized heart. This thing is like huge, right?
Yeah, but
dragon-sized heart.
Right. But I'm just figuring if they were making this dragon, there are big parts of dragon. There have got to be some good size, tongs or tools he can use to help him get the shit out. If we can do that,
you could try for sure.
All right. If we can get it out,
I'm curious what you crazy bastards are going to do with this, but you know.
I'm thinking we just attack it with ranged attacks through the slit and kill it.
That's a very Chris thing, isn't it?
I was going to say, is there a risk of it exploding and killing us all if we do?
Well, who knows, right? If you destroyed the red dragon heart.
What I'm hoping is that if we can pull the thing out of the forge, we can just stomp on it if we have to. Beat it with hammers, then you're not in the middle of shit. We're not in the middle of forge.
I want to eat it.
I know you do. This is not a shock.
Take it out and go, Kalima!
Yeah.
Surely just pulling it out of its base would stop the forge.
It might.
And buy us some time.
Can I
that's pretty much
one logical piece of information that people are missing. We're not going to be able to take it out of the forge thing itself. The gap is only 2 foot wide. I don't know about anyone else, but a red dragon heart's going to be a lot bigger than a gap that's 2 foot wide. We're going to have to try and destroy it while it's in there.
If we can release it, at least we can get it to where you can beat on it.
I mean, you can do it from here with ranged attacks.
You can viably hit it with the ranged attack from where it is.
All right.
Craig.
Go for it.
I'd
Peter.
like Chris have a go at it.
Can you describe it again?
New phone, who this? What's that? That is like a raised platform where there's loads of mechanical working arms, pouring cauldrons. It's clearly where they constructed the dragon. Where they started to put parts together.
So it's not like a heart holder.
It might be an idea to go and F that equipment up as well.
Whip the heart, Chris.
Might not be the worst idea to go and sabotage that equipment.
Sabotage.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay. Right.
Obviously, it can be repaired or replaced, but at least it's a pain in the ass to do that.
Do you wanna give me 2 seconds? 20.
It has 20-something hit points. I heard 20-something.
Do you want to cast your spell, Chris? Go for it. Yeah, that's a hit. And you lash at it. And again, when you hit it, it pulses out a wave of fire.
Okay, how big is it?
What's the range on Thorn Whip?
120 foot.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what kind of whip is that?
I believe. 30 foot. 30 foot.
120 foot? Fucking hell.
On a Sean's.
No,
get over here.
30 foot, Craig.
That's a grappling hook.
So, I know it might not, it's not a creature as such, but it can pull it up to 10 foot closer to me if that helps.
You can't move it. It's in that.
It's in there. That's okay.
You whip it and do some damage to it, and it pours out fire, causing 3d6 damage to anybody that close. And look who's right next to it. See what's going to happen here. 11 damage, Keith.
Oh, what's that off?
Because Chris just whipped the heart while you were stood right next to it.
You were stood right next to the forge.
I assume at that point you're going to back away.
One did not realise you were stood there, Keith. I do apologise. I'll heal you up now.
I hate everyone.
That's fair.
What are you on about, everyone? He's the fucker who wakes shit up and whacks shit with no care for anybody else but him fucking himself.
I need to be stood there.
I feel like we've set it John off on a tangent. Yeah.
Are you okay, hon?
I am now.
Just in pussy now.
Okay, anyone else doing anything? I assume Habrek's going to back up, like, what the fuck?
How much damage does Chris take if I punch him?
1d4?
What if you? It's actually a strength modifier by default.
Okay, I punch him for doing it.
I'll allow a small punch, but yeah.
So he can lose like 1 hit point.
I'm waiting for someone to go. My next character is going to be a monk. You said you'll allow a small punch.
Punch.
I will take one. I'll take 1 damage for that, Keith.
Okay, fine.
And loses concentration.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
I need to do a concentration. It's telling me I need to do a concentration check on it for spike growth.
You've
but
passed.
Yeah.
I assume you let it go at this point anyway.
Yeah. I'm going to let it go, but it just kind of popped up in front of me.
Rex, no.
Yep. So Lexar shoots it, poof, and again a flame wave comes out, poof, and retracts.
I mean, honestly, I can sit here and just keep capping this thing.
You continue and continue, and it only takes probably about a few attacks from each of you with your ranged weapons, and it extinguishes and the lava stops flowing.
All right, good. If they needed something that
the inside of the forge still glows orange hot, right? Like it's still the metal is still absolutely boiling, but the lava stops flowing.
Yeah, if they needed something that powerful to keep this powered, they're not going to fire it up again anytime soon. No. So,
I mean,
that's something.
Hopefully. Who's about to find another red dragon heart to keep it going?
Yeah. All right, if we're going to search the rest of this,
and then the Shardland dragon after Arvataurus.
Do you want me to heal? Do you want me to heal you?
No, I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Ish.
You're right. You've still got half your hit points. Takes a bloody nat 20 just to hit you. And then you got stupid, oh well, you don't touch me buttons, so it's fine.
Is there a way to, because in the last game I pressed second wind instead of second attack, so it's as though I haven't got any uses left of second wind. Is there a way for me to give myself that back?
Just re-tick it on your character sheet.
You can click the 0 of 1 and make it 1 of 1.
Won't let me.
Lies.
No, genuinely it won't let me.
Alright, don't worry about it too much, we'll sort it out.
I look, tell you what, give me a second here. This is a bad situation. I'm going to take a moment, pull the helmet off, which is one of the only times y'all have seen me without the helmet, but that's okay. Mumble a quick prayer to Kelimvor. Craig, what I'd like to do is harness divine power and pull a spell slot back, if you'll allow that.
What is this? I'm not familiar with it.
It's a variant rule, and so that's why I'm asking if you'll allow that. Basically, it allows me to use a charge of Channel Divinity to pull back a spell slot of third level or less.
Third or less?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow that, yeah.
Okay, then quick prayer to Kelimvor. I'm in a bad situation here. My companions are as well, and I need just a little more of your power if you'll allow it. And then I will use that third level spell to cast a nice chunky Cure Wounds.
Do you have hair on your character? I'm curious since you took your helmet off.
I do actually have hair. I'm very pale. The hair is longish but not too long. It's a little bluish white. I definitely don't look all that normal.
Okay. And who are you cure woundsing?
It was Habrick that was hurt so badly. No, well, shit, everybody's left the screen now. I don't know. Whoever it was that was really hurting right now that we were like, we need something. That's why
it's Habrick.
Yeah, so.
So.
We're not going to get anywhere with this.
So we need to go to the right or to the east as you're looking at the map. Because we haven't been anywhere over there. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, hang about there then. Let me just find where that is on the map.
Look, Inch, I walked up through a door and didn't open it.
It's magical, isn't it?
Magic.
I did.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you open the door.
What do we see?
2 sets of double doors frame a short corridor. Bolted to the walls are a dozen black boxes, each one measuring 8 feet tall and 1 foot wide, and they all give off a low hum.
Oh,
There's a lot of airplanes being crashing.
that just cannot be good.
And
Black boxes aren't black.
Harbeck just walked into them.
I know they're orange. Or red sometimes,
Does
actually.
anything happen to Harbeck when he walks in there?
Yeah. Lightning begins to crackle between the boxes.
Okay.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Absorb elements.
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
Pow.
Better get my dice out.
Better get my third dice out.
To D&D Beyond campaign.
It's that classic, isn't it?
creator.
Roll 3d6. And again. And again. Oh, fuck, I'm rolling a new character, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Crap.
That's the sound that it's making in there.
I've just dropped loads of paint.
Just let me pull something off a sec.
This could be really good or really bad, but we're about to find out.
It's one of those. Wait, what's your AC? Oh, my AC is actually no. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
No.
You can roll some digidice.
I much prefer physical. It's so much more satisfying.
Especially when you're about to kill someone.
Rank here, I'm thinking. There.
You take 20 points of damage.
So I would like to use a reactionary and use Spirit Shield on him.
And what is Spirit Shielding?
If you're... Oh, never mind. Fuck!
I was going to say, I think Spirit Shield...
I've got to be raging. Damn it.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to work, sadly.
I need to start getting more dice out.
Damn it. I don't even think I've got any rage slots left.
What is it? 20 points of damage? I'd like... Hang on, kid. I'll use your reaction spell to cast Absorb Element on you.
You can know it's self.
What, Craig?
It's range self.
Self.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just for
you. Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
And, if I had any spell slots, I could try and bonus action, like, Sanctuary onto him. But I don't, so...
Okay, so you step in, Harbeck, and it zaps you with lightning. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, I'm going to try and bolt to the next door.
Yep.
But obviously, it's not that far. Open it and get into the next room.
And you do just that.
I can't move my character, Craig. If you could move it, that'd be great.
That's really weird.
It's because it's behind the door.
Is somebody just opening and closing the door?
They're trying to grab Harbrick.
I'm trying to... Even I can't pick his token up.
Go.
Keep on him. Just open the door first, and then put him through.
That's how those generally work.
I wonder if it was a single-use trap, or it's going to continue.
Well, step in and find out.
Slips in the room.
Step in there and find out. Go ahead.
Yeah, Zamora goes in.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was going to send my...
Okay, can I have a dexterity saving throw, Daryl?
Well, now you know.
Lightning begins crackling between the black boxes. As
there you go, Chris.
Through.
Now you know it's not a one-time thing.
Now you know.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
And you take 19 points of damage.
That's 5 of my temporary hit points, and then 14 of my non-temporary hit points.
Boo.
Craig, I'm going to do the smart thing. I've already messaged this to Frank. I, just from when we were down there earlier, I'm going to go and explore this way to see if there's a way that loops round and brings us behind this fucking death corridor.
Classic Aemonor.
I'm going to go with you.
I'm going to turn around and say, probs don't do that, guys.
Yeah, I'm not going through there.
No, that is in, like, coming through.
Inch, you're with us.
I'm not fucking going through there. You can fuck off. I've got no rages or anything left. I'm vulnerable if I fight anything. I need all the
Great. The Goliath is a shithouse.
Is this supposed to be locked or unlocked, Mr. Game Master?
It's supposed to be locked.
Locked. Let's be honest.
You're with us.
Yeah,
Is
I
it a
can't
wooden
see
door?
I can't see my character.
Nope, it's not even a door, Peter. It shouldn't be there.
Oh. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, never mind then.
Guess we know.
Can
what's
someone
there.
shrink Peter's character so...
Keith, are we ignoring what's
I'm on
directly
my
north of us? Or, you know,
This
are you very aware?
I'm very
This is
aware.
going to hurt.
Cool.
I'm very aware of the many tokens.
Wait,
to the
before
north
we
of us.
all go through, is there anything... Can they shout down the corridor if there's anything actually there?
Any levers?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't there
Dorigar.
1, 2, 3,
Many
4,
Dorigar.
5, 6, 7 to 8 Dorigar that we can see.
Okay, I'm going through, Craig. What do you need me to roll?
Wasn't there a lever somewhere?
Dexterity save, please.
+5 on me saving throw, so fingers crossed.
Okay.
10.
You fail as well.
Oh shit.
And take. Oh, you got off lightly. 14 points of damage.
Oh, lightly, yeah.
Okay, I am actually using second wind. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a d10 on the thing and add 6 to it.
Yeah, fine,
That's
mate.
what I
Yeah,
get.
no problem.
Just quick question.
Well, that was the time to do it.
Yeah.
Frank, you know the temporary hit points you gave me? Like, it must have been like 2 sessions ago. I keep them and I can heal past my max health, can I?
You can't heal. Well, remember it gave you
Increased
the
it
extra
up.
hit points and
Yeah.
the maximum. So that's your maximum until the 8 hours is up.
Cool.
So yes. Excuse
Craig,
me.
Peter.
there was a lever somewhere, and I can't remember where it was. I drew it on something on a wall.
You sure you're not confusing it with your game that has a lever to extend the
Oh
drawbridge?
shit! Yeah, I am confusing. Sorry. I searched this room for a lever on the walls.
Look, I'm not running through there. I'm seeing what everybody else has done. So
What about you guys? Can you go out north and south and see if there's
Is
anything
there
there?
anything that we see on this side of the door, Craig? I'll have a little look. See if there's anything to turn this death
Are you
trap
just
off.
wandering off and leaving them?
Yep.
Okay.
Look, hang there. Defend yourself if you have to. Let us look around a little bit, see if there's a way we can get this turned off or get through another way or something, because that corridor is hell.
Okay,
If you're
so
going to wander
Where you
around,
go anyway,
please
Chris?
don't engage.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm pointing my mark out to say, shall we check through here first, or because I can see Dorigar up there, so that's probably not the best place to go and check
Yep.
first.
Which is why I want you to now roll for initiative.
Okay, that's fair. Who went up there, or can they just see us as soon as we go?
They can see you.
We can see
them.
them.
They can see you.
Oh yeah, fair.
You're just going bombing through a bloody what's it? I'm gonna have all them act on a single initiative just for simplicity. 14. So.
Why didn't we just take the fucking elevator?
Okay. So, here we go.
I'm trying to figure out why people continue to leap down the corridor that was obviously trying to kill them.
I mean, yeah, it's an odd one.
Have you?
I didn't
Craig?
accept. I didn't particularly care.
No,
idea.
it wasn't Craig I've
no
met.
idea
I've
why
met the
Chris
rest of
did
you
it.
here, you know?
Imora didn't really care, but I have no idea why Aemonor did it.
Daemora, you're the first to react. You see them all to the north. They look round and just staring back at you, quite surprised, really.
Staring and surprised, but not
I feel a
gathering
rash of
weapons.
some inky tentacles.
Yeah, maybe if I had any spell slots, that'd be great.
Intimidate them.
Do they look like they're going for weapons? Do they look like?
I mean, they don't look impressed to see you. They probably look like they're going to go for weapons, yeah.
Get out of line of sight.
I'm going to move to here, and You're not a bit further back. If anyone comes within 10 feet of me, I'm going to prepare Necrotic Shroud.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to prepare Necrotic Shroud if anyone comes within 10 feet of you?
Yep.
Okay, let's just see what that does, because Chris is within 10 feet of you.
Yes, it does, yep. Once per long rest, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw or be frightened of you till the end of the next phase. Lasts for 1 minute. I know Chris is
within 10 feet.
I mean,
so...
you know what I meant, the Duragar. Don't do that.
That's why I asked you the second time, because your wording is very poor on it.
Apologies for my wording. I've had a good pint and a half now. Once on your turn, you can have one attack spell deal 6+ points of extra necrotic damage to one target. So it's basically to frighten.
Okay. Let's go. So yeah, you've got you fine. Okay. Palace?
Does Palace hear anything going on?
Not right now. You've seen these two charge through there, and you walked off.
Has he? Yeah, I was going to say walked off.
Well, technically, we were just. Well, never mind. I'm not going to go.
The Dwergar you can see in the towers are just holding tokens, so just don't worry too much about them.
Don't worry about them until they attack.
It's just because of the way someone set the map up. They've used copy and paste on a lot of the tokens, and it's just stupid. So
ignore them. They're not Duragar. They're Drow.
I'm gonna head north. So
what the hell was that dice then?
Just Peter rolling 11 on a d20.
Thinks he's the Punisher or something with those symbols on his dice.
25. So I did it to like a roll of the dice to see which way I go. What do I see?
You see them at the other side of a corridor.
I imagine you're seeing Delora preparing to scare the shit out of everyone.
That you've seen go off with lightning when they charge through, and then you turn tail to go the other way.
Okay, I'm just gonna park up then.
Okay.
And chill with Inch.
You should have just rammed Inch through the corridor.
Go, big shit house.
How long did it take before the lightning discharged?
Oh, it's almost instantaneous when you.
So I can't launch him across the corridor with a ram.
Sadly, your moose's speed will not outrun lightning, I'm afraid, Peter.
What a surprise!
It's a magic move. Alright, that's my turn.
Are these blocks on the wall from ground to ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, they're 8 foot tall.
Okay.
They're pretty big, unless you can get over 8 feet somehow. And, I mean, lightning doesn't have to follow a straight line either, Inch. It arcs.
Oh, I was just asking.
He was thinking of crawling under it, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're from, 8 foot from... Nice to see Ruben go by in his undies.
Yeah, I was about to say we all just seen him in his undergarments.
I can see your
legs. Oh,
it's just like nothing you haven't seen on OnlyFans.
Tell him to whip it out next time he comes past. That'll be all right.
Imagine if he just slapped Inch on the cheek as he went by.
Inch closet.
It's just like it's nothing you haven't seen on the OnlyFans premium.
You're such a homophobe, Inch. Anyway.
Yeah.
I know. Imagine we were all closet gays and we've been trying to come out to you. You're so homophobic, we wouldn't have been able to. You're not very accepting into your community of us, are you?
You're all twats, that's why.
Yep.
He's not wrong.
Man's got a point.
And there was
a Highlander.
And I was being polite. I was thinking about cunts when I said twats, but hey,
that's what the T stands for in LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, twat.
25. He's coming down the corridor. You guys, oh no, he can't move there. He's gonna have to be there. So I guess you're gonna set off your necrotic shroud, aren't you, Daryl?
There you go. Everyone within 10 feet, which includes Chris, does a charisma saving throw DC 15.
Yeah, this guy's frightened of you.
Nice one. Chris, are you frightening me?
I hate you. Yes.
Chris is also now frightened of Damora's necrotic shroud. Oh my.
Daemora needs to have a sleep.
She needs a Snickers.
She needs a nap.
She needs a Snickers.
She needs a classic Habrecht boot to the face sleep.
It's going to be a terrible shame when I cast burning hands towards the Dorgan. It's going to hit Daryl as well.
It's okay. That's okay.
He's just extending the pinky out, you know.
At least I didn't do 12 cold points of damage to you, Chris, like someone else.
I mean, there's that, right?
I mean, you did last game. You killed a lot of my wolves, and you hurt me.
Like hurt you, or just hurt you?
Hurt me there.
That I can't accept.
Is that my goal, Craig?
Not yet, mate. I'm afraid it's the Duergar to do their stuff.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit! I don't know why I rolled that. Sorry. Ignore that. That was me trying to select the spell to see what it does.
Not most of what you're doing.
Click the name to see the description.
If you click the icon, it rolls. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Habrecht likes these odds, though. I'm loving this coming down this corridor, Craig. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh my god, I didn't see them in the back.
Hey, having a spell slot right about now would be great.
I've got one one first level
I know,
spell
but
slot.
imagine tentacly goodness on this slot.
Fuck you and your tentacly goodness, Daryl.
I love a bit of tentacly goodness there. Oh god.
Hentai Master Daryl over there.
The tension is palpable.
Okay, yeah. So a literal troop of Duergar come charging down the corridor at you. Right, let's see how they all get on then, I suppose. Actions.
I can't remember what frightened actually does.
Means you can't move closer to the target. Of fear.
Oh, so that one can't be close. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so this one's going to attack Chris.
Yay!
That's a miss.
Yeah.
The other two are going to try and attack Habrecht. What's your AC?
20.
That's 2 hits.
It's not.
What are you going to use?
Gift of the Metallic Dragon. Protective Wings.
What does it actually do?
+3 armor class.
Okay, so that makes it 1 hit then, if that's the case. Ooh. For 7 points of damage.
Oh,
and then
cheers, Frank.
Let's see what the other two do.
All the other conditions are on there if you get curious, but specifically.
2. What's your armor class, Chris?
16.
Okay. So that's 1 hit. Well, one slings the javelin down the corridor.
Have you rolled for the guy that's frightened of me?
Yep.
He gets disadvantage anyway?
He missed.
Okay, cool.
For 10 points of damage, actually. Sorry, Chris.
Okay.
Then 3 javelins on you. What, AC 23?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, those would have both been hits as well.
That's a crying shame.
I'm that one. I literally rolled really high and missed with all 3 because you've used the fucking wings. You're a dick. You can only use it 3 times per long rest. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
That's my last use.
I thought I only saw it once before.
There's a couple more javelins coming at you, Chris, as well.
I might have pressed it by accident, Daryl, but I'm not going to argue on that one.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember.
And 1 hits for 3 points of damage.
Okay. Are we not classed as having any form of cover if these ones are throwing them from the way back here over all the mates?
Yeah, I mean, most of them have missed, to be honest, Chris. You've took 2 hits.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 monsters that we can see.
Okay.
Yeah. So, to be honest, mate, you want to be grateful you're not dead.
Pretty much right now.
Get out of line of sight!
Hey, Minor, it's your turn.
If I move to... I can stand on the same square as Keith, can't I?
No.
No.
Can I not? I can just pass through him. Well, fuck.
Come my way.
I can't. I'm scared. I can't move closer to you, you dickhead.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. You can go downwards and left.
I fucking hate you, Daryl.
I love you too, Chris.
You okay?
He's classed as injured. Almost. Oh, fuck's sake. Why'd you have to be standing there, Keith?
I thought I got him all.
Where do you want me to stand?
I was going to burning hands down the corridor.
Do it, man.
It'll hit you.
Burn me!
On this occasion, that's fine. Like, Habrek's not a retard, he understands that.
Oh, he understands him burning him, but when you get touched by tentacles, oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, though, when it's like 2 on 15 or whatever this is, 2 on 12, 2 on 14, 2 on 20, whatever it turns out to be, I'll take that. You can attack me with all the tentacles you want when it's me versus 20.
You'll regret saying that.
Hang on. What's I done here? Okay, so him, 5, him.
Tentacle away, my friend.
Him, and him, Craig will have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 2 of them pass, the other 3 fail.
You know what the spell DC is?
15.
Yeah, cool. I'm just double checking.
Nothing's ever good enough for you, is it, Chris?
No.
So 2 of them take 4 points of damage,
And the rest take 8.
3 of them take 8. Yeah, they're all right.
That is me done. I don't.
Doesn't Keith also have to take it?
Keith has to do a dex save throw.
Same throw.
That's a shame.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Anything? I believe anything that. It ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, just in case there is.
Nope, it isn't covered in straw or hay or anything like that, Chris. No.
Are you sure there's not bombs laying around? I mean,
Yeah,
it's really handy.
Just loads of vials of life. Alchemist fire right
in
next
with
to
me
you.
mouse wheel, Craig. I'm pretty sure just there I can see
Right. Next in the stack is Inch.
Is the Goliath that's nowhere near the fight?
Well, I've got shitty armor. I've got no rage slots left. I'm not sure what you expect.
None of those would do anything for you against lightning anyway, Inch.
Just take the damage. Come help.
Come in and die like the rest of us.
Don't crowd the exit from the trap room.
Are you okay, Frank?
Come over here and give me a hand.
Did I pass the dex save to run through or not?
Hang on, Frank. Frank
Nope,
wants a hand.
never mind. He's running through.
That's a fail.
I don't think he hit just Frank, to be fair.
This
probably
is more damage than I've done to you all last session.
Feel better now?
Yeah, I'm starting to.
All right, good. I want you to feel better.
Because Frank doesn't.
13 points of damage, Inch.
Lexar's going, where was that lift? Maybe I can get out of here.
I mean, Lexar's a smart man, to be honest.
Lexar's going to be the only survivor at this point.
That's why I'm trying to remember, where was that? Okay,
Frank, you are the save game.
Reload from last point.
Yeah, reload from last checkpoint.
Your character's now just called Control S.
F7.
I'm guessing that was a miss.
That's a miss, yep.
Thought I got 20 then.
That's a hit, though.
And with good damage.
17 to that one. The one nearest me.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Back half.
End turn.
Okay.
Boink.
Habrek.
I think, right?
So, we're going Giant's Might
Well.
into attacking this guy. So we're going Battle Axe.
Is that your last one of that as well, Giant's Might?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hit for 5 damage.
It'll be 6 because I got the +1 off the Giant's
Oh,
Might.
sorry, yeah, 6 damage.
Okay, and then we go extra attack into battle axe into normal.
Ooh, bam!
Nice for 11 damage. So yeah, you what do you do? Chunk 6 out of him. Yeah, that's 16. That's him gone.
Okay, and then we go action surge.
Okay.
And we go this guy.
Yep.
We go battle axe, normal.
That's a miss.
And then we get the extra attack because we get our full thing again, don't we?
Yep, of course you do.
Yep. Nice.
That's a hit though. For another 9 points of damage on him. So he's pretty
and
badly
we also
injured.
on that guy we also invoke fire runes for 8 damage.
Okay, that's enough to yeah, you carve through them like a hot knife through butter.
2 down, 12 to go.
Lexar hears the din of combat in the distance.
Yes.
All right. What else? Sorry, Keith.
2 secs. I was just checking if the shackles move if someone dies. Sorry. Yeah, that's me done. Sorry.
Don't crowd the exit from the fucking electric corridor.
There's room there.
No, there isn't for Peter either.
Get off the elk.
Nope.
I've got nowhere I can move.
My elk, I'm nothing.
Oh, can I move? Then I'll move forward one.
Thank you.
Yep. Sure. There's still not enough room for an elk, but okay.
In the doorways, there is, isn't
there? He could stand there if he wants.
I think he's technically still in the corridor there, though, isn't he?
Yep.
Close the door, fuck the hell.
Anyway, Lexar, would you like to do what you were doing?
Alright. Can I climb up this battlement?
It's 20 feet up. I'd want a strength check from you to find a way to climb up, yeah?
Because I have one other idea.
About 2 turns to climb, though. That's the problem.
I have one other idea, but my fear is that it will be seen as some metagaming.
Okay.
But I can justify it.
However,
However, no, because this is more direct than the other thing. So I'm not going down that corridor. That thing is hell. It's just fucked up. Everything that's gone down there. Yeah. I'm here in combat, but I got to figure that I can see from earlier that there is a little bit of there's a way onto that battlement up there. It's got to break in and do wherever.
Oh, for sure, you can see like an arch at the back of the battlement. Yeah.
So yeah,
climb it.
Give it a shot.
Oh, Spider-Man.
11. Yeah, I'll allow you to climb it, but it will take it. It'll be basically your next turn. You'll be at the top of the battlement.
All right, I'll put myself there on the battlement to show that I'm in the middle of climbing.
Yep.
And no, never mind. I was gonna say
you could have used how tall's Peter's elk?
I didn't have enough movement to get to Peter's elk. Otherwise, I would have gotten over there and said, "Hey, hold me up there." But I didn't have enough.
Give us a boost.
Yeah, basically, if Palace had not moved forward, maybe I could have, but he did, and I didn't, and here we are. So, yeah, I gotta try and get up there because that corridor is hell.
Burger.
Again?
What?
Oh, there's more, yeah.
What? There's more? Oh, there's more.
4 of them.
Okay.
Charging out the back here.
Harbrecht's friend.
15. 20.
I mean, I'm tanky, guys, but I'm not a miracle worker.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, Craig. If my movement was climbing for my action, can I basically double my movement for the other half of the climb?
Yeah, actually, sorry, yeah, I'll give you that. A single one will get you to the top of the battlement.
All right, so for full action
What's
movement climbing,
movement?
I'm up top. It would be 30.
So you've got 10 feet basically from the edge of the battlement to keep moving.
All right.
There you go.
Then climb up there, see that, and go. Okay, I'm heading in that direction.
Yeah. So another 4 come and join the fray, but much to your surprise, they start fighting the other Dwergar at the back here. They've all took up arms and start basically stabbing the others in the back and doing what they can. And this one at the very back quickly goes down, basically succumbed by the force around.
They must be loyal to that woman.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Daemora?
Yeah.
I am going to
not shoot me in the ass.
Don't bet on it.
I am going to shoot. No, I'm not. I mean, I have no AoE spells. You're lucky. I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points, the last 2 I've got left, to make sure I can cast two cantrips, basically.
You mean level? What, you're going to convert them to spells?
Well, you can convert sorcery points to spell slots.
I think so, can't you, Peter?
Yes.
Yeah,
Peter's
that's half the point.
Does that take an action? How many can I do that on?
I think it's
2 sorcery points per spell slot.
Per spell lot.
Any
spell
level at all?
Why did you tell him?
Per spell level.
Per spell level, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
You get first level spell back for 2 sorcery points.
A first level spell for 2 sorcery points. So no tentacly. Well, there is a tentacly goodness.
It's an action. Is it an action or a bonus action? No, I think it does cost you something action economy.
I want to say it's a bonus action, but
I think it's bonus.
So I can still cast a cantrip.
Yeah.
You could still technically cast your first level spell if it's a bonus action to convert it.
I'm going to keep my first level. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get a first level spell slot, but I'm going to cast Create Bonfire.
Okay.
On that. Well, it's not that, sorry. It's up 1, but I clicked too fast. How can I move it?
Craig, it is a bonus action.
Okay, fine. So you're putting Create Bonfire up 1 square with
up 1 square.
4 of them. Well, it'd be underneath one of them, basically.
I can't move it now. I don't actually know how.
Bear with me 2 seconds.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's just changing the size of it.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Whatever I did there then. Oh, there we go. Did it. So I can just see one corner, so I know that one Durigar's on there. But DC 15 dexterity or take 11 fire damage.
He failed and takes 11 fire damage. Okay.
Any creature take dexterity.
Pallas.
Can I get a leg up from my elk?
Yeah, I suppose you could stand on it, but I still need a strength check for you to climb the rest of the way.
Okay. I leap. Ability.
He tries
to leap. Up, Peter.
He tries to leap.
Don't do it.
Oh.
You fail.
Oh.
And you
jinxed it again.
Take 1 damage falling back down onto your elk.
Okay, that's just insulting.
You're just winded. You like fall back and wind yourself and you land on the elk's back again.
Try again.
Did that cost me an action?
Yeah, that's your action to try and climb.
Yeah, okay. Skip my turn.
Was the right idea, but yeah.
I'm not moving into the corridor of crowds.
Do you know what you did, Peter? You didn't say I'm going to try and climb.
Yeah,
you jinxed it again.
We've been through that before. It doesn't actually work.
It's the confidence thing, isn't it?
That's
you know,
an old
it's
DM's tale.
Right. Let's have a look. So, 2 of these are going to have a go at you at the front, Keith. 20. I'm looking for, isn't it? Bullshit. Have a look. Oh my god. He's gonna move in there. What have we got? 1, 2. Ooh, 2 hits on you, Chris, actually. For 9 points of damage, Chris.
I'm hurt real bad right now.
Yeah, when you hover over you, the words near death come up.
Aemonor, it is your turn to do whatever you want to do.
Craig, did you just end the guy in front of Keith's turn in the fire?
Yep.
He needs to do another saving throw.
Oh no. He fails.
Alright, so it's 2d8 again.
He dies. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even gonna roll.
And the one I've just hit takes 11 points of damage, Craig.
Move the bonfire.
Okay.
Bonfire.
Produce
Pardon?
flame.
By the way, just because I can not concentrate at any time, if I see anyone that's an ally moving into the bonfire, I'm going to stop concentrate on it. Just whilst I go and get another drink.
Okay, yeah, he takes 11 then, Chris.
Uh,
Anything else?
I'm going to move away.
Probably a wise choice.
I love the way everyone's moved out the corridor and just left Habrek in the corridor.
I can't do nothing. I'm near death.
Habrek's there just staring down the barrel of a gun. Thanks, Inch.
Don't thank me too soon.
I mean, at least you're there, mate. That means a lot to Habrek.
Stop jinxing it, Keith.
2 misses.
I'm going to back out. Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm in its way. Enter.
I'm going to back out.
Habrek full hammer.
Fuck's sake, I'm going to attack this guy. Five plus me 1d6 off me thing.
Yeah.
8 damage to him, and then
obviously that's enough on top of the one that Chris did as well.
Okay, can I move into there?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
And then attack that guy with my second attack?
Yep.
That's 10 to him.
Yep.
And that'll be me done.
Okay. Next is Lexar, right?
So 20, 30. I can't see anything yet, so I will take a second move.
And now you see the squabble in the corridor.
Step out of line of sight.
Hey, Chris, did you move towards me when you were frightened?
Oh, that's a fair point, Chris. You can't go that way. You'll have to go back down this corridor if you want to go anywhere.
True. And that is my...
You're new to the Chris Friday.
Sorry.
That's my action, but seeing what's coming and seeing how bad everyone is, I will take a bonus action to basically beg Kellamvor one more time, and I will use my only other harness to pull back a 3rd level slot. Because I feel like we're about to need it. I have a plan! I don't know if it's going to work, but I have a plan.
The plan is to keep smashing through them, individual by individual.
There's 5 left to kill. 4 on our team.
Musgart's helpers literally just drive war picks into the backs of the skulls of 2 of these, and start to overwhelm them basically. And then they pull up this defensive line basically to squash in the remaining Duragar.
Yes.
Daemora, the last few are like crapping themselves. They've realised what's gone on behind them now, and they don't,
Time to fuck.
Tell them to down the weapons.
By the way, I'm going to stop concentrating on that bonfire.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I did say if anyone if anyone wanted to move into it, I'd stop concentrating on it before I left. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt on that one at the front on the left.
Okay.
And I'm 14.
Not a hit.
Right, that really sucks then. Palace,
what are you going to do, Palace?
Palace can't climb.
I'm going to skip my turn.
Just skip it altogether?
Otherwise, I'll be stood in an electric corridor.
Try climbing up again.
Try climbing again. Yeah.
So, my options are take electric damage or take falling damage.
I mean, you only take
one
falling damage was so hell on you.
Yeah.
You also might pass the check.
Yeah, you might well pass the check and actually be doing something of
you. You just had a bad roll, mate.
I get back up.
Get back on that horse.
Yeah, he fell down. Get back up again.
The horse is mounted him if he carries on.
Yeah, you make it. There you go.
Okay.
Only a DC 10, Peter. You just whipped the last one.
You just screwed the pooch on the last one.
With one arm dangling down, I grab back up onto the battlements. And how far have I got?
10 feet. If you use both, if you use your action and your movement.
Yeah, if you double it, you'll be at the top.
if he uses a dash action, he gets his full movement at the top.
But
he's
got a leg up from his help.
Yeah, that's what.
Mm-hmm. That's what Craig's saying. Why he gets the extra move at the top, mate.
How many?
Because he's already got the leg up.
You will get. Are you using a dash action, Peter, or not?
Yeah.
Okay, if you do, then you basically got full movement at the top.
If you could shrink me back down to.
I will do. Token.
Shrink me.
Honey, I shrunk the kids.
Honey, I shrunk the palace.
Honey, I shrunk the boat.
There you go, my friend.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoopee!
There you go.
I am in a corridor.
Aemon or Emberlight. Oh, sorry, it's the bad Duragar first. Here we go.
The good guy's turn.
The good guy. That's correct, Keith.
We're learning.
It's alright, he's in front of me.
20's a hit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it?
Because you've burnt your fucking wings of the dragon, haven't you? You little shit. So 20 is a hit.
He's just so used to saying no.
I swear Craig's got the dice rigs.
I thought he meant it was a crit.
No. For 8 points of damage, Keith.
That's okay.
And the other one. No. Okay, that's it. From the Durga. So now it's Aemon.
Pretty flame on this one. 7 to 5 damage to that front one, Craig.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
I need to stop whacking my delete key so hard. The keycap keeps bouncing off.
Oops.
Must be the frustration with you lot.
That's all I can do, mate. I am my turn.
That's fair enough.
Get behind me.
It's okay. There's only one more left. Peter, he's going to be dead now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'd love to think that Inch just comes up singing that with his great axe in hand.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
There's 14 for my friend.
That is not a hit on 16.
What?
Okay. You would.
Wait a minute.
Let's have a look. Let me just double check. Make sure
Are
I
you
haven't
sure?
got it
Because I'm pretty sure you told me I hit another dude earlier with a lower one.
Oh, do you know what? I've been letting you off easy.
Dungeon
I've not been
master
using the
rigging this
shield
shit.
well enough like a dick. Oh, well, I'll give you that. Go on. For how many points?
14.
Still not enough. He's still okay.
Is he okay, or does he look like he's going to die?
I mean, he looks like he's going to die.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah,
and then he does.
I'm going to bring you to your end.
Fabric full hammer.
A great ox come on swinging.
Then we've got the D6.
Yep.
Extra attack.
So yeah, you lunge at this guy, and it's almost like, cinematic justice here that you get the final blow on the last Duragar as you just absolutely cleave him. As he doesn't know where to turn with there being 4 Duragar at his back and a fairly angry dwarf at the front.
To kill him, I take my helmet off Craig and I just mash his face into a pulp. And I look up at the other ones behind him and I just cover them blood screaming.
A few moments later.
What the fuck?
Into this stupid bloody stream deck. Right, we're going to take a break there for 5 minutes and just have a bit of a toilet break and stuff.
Can I use a bonus action just to stop my necrotic shroud on Chris? Because I've realised I can do that now.
Yeah, sure.
Abrechten has his bloodied hands and runs them through his beard.
I cast Lay on Hands on Aemonor for 10 points. Oh, he's fucked off. Never mind.
Yep.
He's bragged off.
Oof.
I don't want to see the dashboard I made the other day, Daryl.
Don't get so excited.
One sec. I'm just look. Where's the bit that says that I can get things back, mate?
What, the sorcery points? I sent you a link that should give you everything you need there.
I'll put it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Peter, put the thing there.
Oh, converting your spell slots to. Oh, that's converting your spell slots to sorcery points.
Yeah, well, it works both ways. You can use your sorcery points to make spell slots, and you can pull spell slots out to give yourself points, which is handy when you're trying to get more of a certain level than you have, kind of thing.
Yeah.
As well as using them for all your nifty stuff. Sorcery points are definitely your bread and butter, dude.
Yeah. Man, I've got a few of them now. I thought they were pretty. I've been getting annoyed at them because other than the fact that I can cast a spell and a cantrip, they've been pretty meh. But now I can use my sorcery points and get another set of Tensely goodness.
Yeah, no, you are sorcerers are easily the most flexible casters because your spell slots available are fairly fluid due to the points and how you can shift them around.
Nice, I'll remember that one. What's been up for 4 days and 22 hours and 8 minutes and 16 seconds then, Inch?
It's my server because I have to install an update.
What's it in? What have you built a dashboard in?
Grafana. And then I pipe all my container usage through it as well. So I can view per container. Memory usage, CPU, receive and transmit.
See, I'm a really big fan of Kubernetes at the moment. I'm just
I've been wanting to. I haven't managed to do it yet.
Do you have anything that you'd want to container make scalable like that though?
No, not really. Not exactly. At home.
It's all about that. It's all about applicability, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been wanting to hook up my UPS, so it tells me the load, and I can then do I've done the math, so average load, estimated yearly cost, this year's cost in pounds so far, all that kind of stuff.
I tell you what, mate, I could get a little bit of a Kubernetes thing from my work because we got senior engineers designing shit, which is really cool. It's all new stuff for them as well as it's new for us. But they're going, oh yeah, this is an ultimately scalable solution because you're using Kubernetes and Kafka workers, which basically pull single tickets off a queue. And he said, oh yeah, but we can scale. So if you've got 100 things in the queue, it'll pull them off, and then he goes, oh, I can't do enough. I'll spin up another version. But they've made the Kafka workers single thread, so there's no trigger for Kubernetes to go, that pod's working too hard, because it'll never work harder than a single thread. And I said to them, you can't make pods spin up based off a queue in a system outside of the cluster. And trying to explain that to me is genuinely, it's horrible. It's like yeah. Go on, sorry.
Off topic, I was actually looking up our average price per kilowatt. We're the 5th most expensive in the world as a country. It's ridiculous.
Of course we are. But wait till we get all that nuclear power. I'm sure eventually we'll get cheaper.
Well, I was talking to Sean about this, and I actually thought it was right. He said, why would they bother reducing it?
Even if because they're what is it called?
How does that make sense from a business point of view for them? It doesn't.
No, because they have to. That's it. That's the word. Thank God, regulated. That was the word I was looking for.
It's regulated. It's
heavily regulated.
It's like the price of all of the raw materials for gas, like the raw stuff for gas and electric, went up recently. They all put the prices up by quite a bit. They wanted to put them up more, but the government stepped in and said, you can't. We're capping it at a max per year of this increase. Basically, otherwise, it'd have been way worse than it is now for gas and lechi prices. They'd have just gone, get spanked or don't have gas and lechi.
Yeah, it's massively regulated in this country, just like water is. Water is a monopoly and it is regulated.
That's where it's come from. Look, I was looking this up the other day. It's mental.
It is what it is. It's just like the price of petrol. Everything's based on fossil fuels, so therefore, and they're not investing as much in renewable as you think.
Look at that average fixed cost for Northern Ireland, £5.50.
Yeah, but they'll have off-sea wind farms, which will be
so do
producing shitloads. Yeah, but nowhere near the scale. And think about Northern Ireland as its size versus and the amount of sea it has around to build. Yeah, Yorkshire. No wonder Yorkshire's inevitably going to be the most expensive because it's flat. It's the largest county and it has coal as its main supply. Drax, Eggborough, in fact, no, Ferry Bridge is gas. Drax and Eggborough used to be coal. The massive cost to convert.
What's the most expensive?
We were like fifth. This wasn't what I was looking at.
Germany's the most expensive because they fucking hate nuclear. They're trying to. Germany was the only country in Europe that was. Germany was the only country in Europe that was arguing that nuclear was not green enough to be part of the green list, and Europe has made nuclear green.
Where are we on there?
We're towards the bottom. Here, look, 5th highest, 6th highest.
Where's Iceland? Out of interest.
Iceland will be at the fucking bottom because it's all
100% of its power is renewable. So I'm just interested to see.
Oh, I bet it's up there. Because I bet it's up there because of tax alone.
Literally, like bang in the middle, give or take.
Tax alone, that'll be.
There you go.
Look at USA. Frank's living the high life, nice and cheap.
Yeah, because of their oil reserves.
Are fucking stupid though, and they don't it's like fuel. They just it's going out of fashion.
Mm-hmm. They import and
they don't see it as a fucking finite resource at all. Like they don't look at like fossil fuels as a finite resource in America. They just look at it like it's infinite.
Right.
Because it's good business.
For the businesses, not for everyone else.
Yeah, not fucking ethically or for the fucking human race.
I don't give a shit about burning dinosaurs, mate.
Are we just waiting for Chris? I think.
Yeah.
Electricity prices, Peter Pie country.
Oh. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Where's Greece? Because I feel like that's what Peter's going to ask.
That's a fair point.
There you go. You're pretty high.
Still above in UK.
Below, technically.
I don't know enough about Greece's production of electricity to be able to comment.
Not good.
If you think it's not good and ours is worse, that says a lot for what it's like here.
Ours is worse.
Yeah.
Because we had to reinvest in the power to change everything from coal.
Joy. Anyway.
It's just shit.
Hey Minor, I gave you 10 points of healing from lay on hands.
Thank you.
You can lay your hands on me.
You're on the injured.
Oh, never mind.
I know. It was a gay thing. It's fine.
Right, what do you want to do?
What's going on here?
We thank them for their assistance.
They are. Loyal to Muscat.
Cheers, lads.
Habrecht was taking his helmet that was covered in the skull fragments and blood of the last one he killed, slipping it back onto his head, so his head's covered in blood as well, and then he's running his bloodied hands through his beard, because he's in a feverish rage.
Beautiful, beautiful image there, Habrecht.
From standing down a corridor of many an enemy.
Ask him if they know how to turn off the corridor of electric doom.
Can I follow the wire?
Electric boogaloo.
In me head, all I can hear is we're gonna rock down to electric.
Are there some AA batteries we can take out?
Yeah, they say there's a switch in the room over in this direction.
Cool.
Great.
Can I would like to speak.
Roll for initiative again, Chris.
Fuck's sake, Chris.
Where did he go, Chris?
Fuck's sake, Chris.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
A lot?
Yeah.
A lot. Fucking telling us.
I mean, I grew up
Let's be honest, he's all might moan, right? But anybody first would have walked through that door.
Yes, but anybody else would have waited until the party was with you, so we could have been together instead of you getting
behind me. Fine.
Oh, well, thank God.
What are we fighting?
One Dorgar
More
hammer.
Two hammers.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Apparently.
Yeah, we're all here.
What's with the fucked up dice, Peter, which you can't tell what?
Yeah, you can't actually tell what you've rolled. The shit.
Thank God for chat.
Yeah.
They just have weird symbols on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about them before. I'll change.
Oh, you're just seeing what you can do.
Here you go, Peter.
Oh no! Put your hand behind it. Put your hand behind. Oh, it's mojito. He's just gonna swear at us. There you go.
Mojitos.
Yeah.
That's a posh mojito.
It's from M&S.
Oh, yeah.
Own brand mojito.
Instead, living the high life while I'm.
Stella.
Opens the door. What are you gonna do, Eamon?
Stella.
While I'm pouring Disaronno into a Coke bottle.
Hang on. That was my go.
Yeah, we're gonna just treat that as your go. You've opened the door, and that's where combat starts in the list.
And has he seen me?
Oh yeah, they both see you straight away. They've heard clanging of weapons in the next corridor. They're already looking at you.
I'm going to shut the door.
Okay.
And back away from the door.
All right.
I'm just going to let them know. I'm going to say two more through there.
Two more through.
Got a couple more.
Chris said he can't rock on so I can see how smug you fucking look.
Two more through there.
Got a couple more for you.
Chris opens the door and is like, "Oh, sorry, fella," and closes it again.
How very Han Solo of you.
Me. Yeah, don't mind me.
I'm sorry, I can see you're quite busy. I'll just,
That's the where he runs around the corridor, Frank, and then all the
Yeah.
stormtroopers are there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the moment.
Okay.
In and out of doors, back and down the hallways. This is a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. Come on now.
You just shut the door. All right, the hammer goes now. Then.
Yeah.
Does he get some movement?
I am going to back away from the door, though, Craig.
Okay.
To where?
Just round the corner.
Wait, did I roll a 20? How?
If you'd like to move me, Craig, please.
Oh, sorry, it's still paused.
Of course, I roll a fucking 20 when I don't need it.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
So, is this thing going to come for us still?
Only if you play with it, right?
Palace?
Don't get me excited.
Hey now.
Where's the Durgar?
Yeah, I don't know. Is Eamon not going to tell you?
Yeah. I've just said.
Wait, Eamon, didn't you move up to the door?
No. I was here. I can move 35 foot.
Scrub. All right.
10, 20. So I see Eamon rounding the corner. 25.
As I get back, I'm going to say there's more Dorgar through the doors.
He shut the door.
I shut the door.
But then the Durgar went.
Yeah, and probably walked up to the back of the door and was waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Shove the door really hard and bash him in the face or something. Which way's the door open?
30. What kind of door is it?
It's a not fairly regular door. It's made out of iron, but it does open in over.
Iron doors are not regular. Not where I come from.
Yeah, they are here. Everywhere is fucking iron and steel.
That's an iron door.
Yeah.
Painted white. Looks like wood.
I'm going to ready an action with my whips for when they open the door.
Okay. Fine. Inch?
Is anybody... I can't see in this room. Is anybody in the room or what? We're just preparing for them to come out? So no one's in this room already?
Nope.
I'm not really in an engagement sort of mood with what I've got left. I'm just going to stand here in case they come through the door and then turn right now and see how it plays out for now.
Palace puts his hand on Inch's shoulder and says, "Don't be a pussy."
Is there a movement cost to actually opening the door?
No.
Okay. Cool. That's 20 movement. Open the door.
And he smashes you in the face.
Nice one. Cool.
As he prepares his action, waiting for you to come through said door.
Prepared actions only take place at the end of the other character's turn.
Do they? I don't think so. They take place when the specified thing happens.
Well, in that case, I attack him as well. So who goes
Bear
first?
with me.
The Dorigar had higher initiative than you had, so I imagine the Dorigar.
You said if they open the door, they didn't open the door.
Ooh, you're gonna get him.
Like that.
You're gonna get him dirty.
Yeah, I will.
I love it. I fucking love it.
So he hits you for. Ooh, Jesus Christ!
Does he hit me though? Are you sure he hit me?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Because I rolled with disadvantage and still got an 11.
Okay, so I cast and I react with shield because I have one spell shot.
Oh, I did. Oh, of course you do. So yes, he doesn't hit you then. So his hammer clangs off like a shimmering shield that you have rolling around you, and continue with your turn, Daryl.
So depending on how kind you feel, one of the things I forgot to do was on my necrotic damage, I get to +6. My necrotic shroud, I get to +6 to the next, well, not the next, a damage that I choose to a player, and I forgot to do it. I'll let you decide whether or not I actually get to use that.
You turned it off though, didn't you?
I did. I turn it off.
You said I'm going to drop it because Chris being frightened of you.
Well, it says the frightening lasts for 1 minute until you end it as your bonus action. It says once on your turn you can have one attack deal 6+. It doesn't sort of breaks it up with full stops.
I'm going to say no because you've turned it off. If you kept it on, then fine.
I made Chris consistently scared.
You drain his fear as a source of power.
I should have kept it on. All right. As a reaction, I'm going to stick not a reaction. I'm literally just going to light a bonfire under this guy. I did it again. Put it in the wrong.
Another stupid bomb. These stupid bonfires.
I'll light a bonfire under his ass.
Okay.
Which means he has to cast.
Dexterity saving throw, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it. What does he take if he passes?
He doesn't take any. He just has to move out of the space.
Oh, is it all or nothing? Okay.
Until the spell ends magic bonfire 5-foot cube, any creature in the bonfire space you cast must succeed Dex saving throw. It doesn't say he has to move. Doesn't say he has to move at all.
Okay, I take it back. That was always the way I took it. Was the Dex was did you stay in the square and burn or not? This is actually up to the DM.
Yeah. He stays there for now.
Okay, cool. He's gonna smack me again, isn't he?
Do I get my attack?
He will do.
Oh yeah, Palace will get his attack now, won't he?
So you said to me, interestingly enough, if they come through, I'm going to ready an action to whip them.
When they open the door.
I
opened the door. And you're also not within 10 feet.
I don't know what the gender of them are, so I refer to them as them, they.
Oh, like that, is
she.
It? Yeah, but the other thing, Peter, is, to be fair, I would have said yeah, but you're not within 10 feet either.
I am.
No, you're not.
She, and she's proud of it.
Oh shit, I'm not.
Otherwise, yeah, I would have said yes. I was just being a bit stingy, really, to wind you up. But yeah, you're not within 10 feet, unfortunately.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Let's have a look. Lexar.
Oh.
With a heavy
Oh, wait, no, I've skipped my hammer.
I was going to say, you skipped your hammer. I go back out. As much as I'd love not to die, you skipped your hammer.
I'm going to move this hammer towards you and murder your ass.
What'd you hit with?
I hit with... what are we talking here? Okay. A claw and a hammer.
A hammer? Okay, what's your
So
hit
it's
roll?
a disadvantage, right?
Why is it just... Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, no, you've been hit this... No, you haven't been hit.
I haven't been hit yet, no.
Shield, so...
I still have my shield.
13?
Nope, DC 15.
Oh, of course, because your shield stays up.
My shield stays up.
Oh, damn it, I missed twice. I'm not a big fan of you. Right.
I mean, I've never not been hit before. This is great.
Roll with it.
Lexar.
Alright.
This is what it's like.
I have armor.
Move down to see what's going on, and let's go. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
You can see a hammer through the door, and Daemora bravely standing up to him. I can't say character's name anymore because our Alexa keeps going off every time I say it.
And not knowing exactly what all's passed there, but I'm sure there's going to be more. I will use my last spell slot, seeing as I pulled it in last time and then didn't use it.
Last. Sounds like Chris here just pulling spell slots out of his asshole.
Well, this is the final one I've got. I have
used
everything I can
days
on harness, and I will cast.
You use Burning Hands, to be fair.
That's the last spell I've had.
Spirit Guardians.
That was a lot of dice that I just heard clonking.
Yes. So yeah, they are now they stick to 15 feet from me.
Mm-hmm.
Any number of creatures I can see are unaffected, i.e., my party.
Yeah, you're allowed to specify who, aren't you? Yeah.
And yeah, so on my turn, anybody not specified who's within 15 feet of me has a Wisdom save or takes 3d8 necrotic. On a successful, they take half.
Okay.
And this lasts for 10 minutes, so we're just going to hold on to that. This wants me to place a template, but since I'm in a moving the template might be in a bitch, so I'm not going to place the template.
Yeah, okay, fine. We get that it's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you knew what was going on with that. And with the rest of my movement, we will get up here towards Demora. So everybody in 15 feet, and I can just see a second one around the door.
They both fail, so I assume they both taken 13 each.
13 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, I come around the corner, call out, Kellamvor, please give me one last bit of strength, and spiritual, transparent, looking almost basically undead come up around me.
Lovely.
And as I walk, they just ring me, and anything that I get within 15, they go up and start harrying.
Okay, nice. So yeah, they're a little confused by this crap, to be honest with you. It's not every day they come across a necrotic shroud, basically, of undead spirits. So yeah, that's doing the trick on them, to be fair. Habrek is next, who's probably going to find himself boxed out, I think.
Oh.
Yep.
Habrek's going to stand at the back and go, okay.
Rah, rah, rah.
He's going
to stand back there and go, fine, it's your turn. You know.
I am my turn.
Did you get your 5 hit points, Keith? What I give you before?
No, sorry, mate.
Add them on.
Thank you, though. Cheers, mate.
Aemonor?
I will move back around the corner.
Yeah, back around the corner because it's all your fault. I don't hold it against you. I went and opened the door again.
Let's go. Produce flame. Two fire damage.
Well,
which one?
The one on this one, because that's the only one with the door open.
Yeah, Aemonor's back there just like flicking matches at him.
Yes.
Or is it where you put the match on against you?
He just got the box. He's just like hit, fling, just tossing matches. He's got little fire back there.
My hammerer. Here we go. So, Demora, you're about to get crunched in the face, my friend.
Armor 15.
You're not anymore because your shield only lasts one round, I'm afraid.
My shield lasts until my next turn. It's not been my next turn yet.
Of course it has. It has. Because we've been through the hammerers now. Yeah.
My next turn's after Inch, which is in after Palace.
So you
Oh, do I? Yeah. So it's on my and you know. Okay.
What did you
until
do?
The start of your? It's till the start of your next.
We've been through a full round since then.
He also has to make another save.
No, okay.
No,
only at the end of his turn. The hammer has to make save at the end of his turn if he stays in the fire.
He's going to step off at this point.
Yeah, I expected as much.
Craig, I'm talking about against the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's now started his turn.
At the start of his turn, sorry.
It's at the first time on a turn when he enters it, or when he starts it. He entered it when I move forward, and now it's his turn. He gets to roll again.
No, he failed.
I'm just going to keep the same damage, 13 again.
Yep, okay. So that's an 11, Darryl. That's a hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. What's he get? 1d6 plus 3. 5 points of damage.
Oh. And I need to do a concentration check.
Yep. That's a pass.
Cool.
And the claw hits you as well for... oh, God, that's heavy. 12 points of damage. You
Quick
gotta
math.
be nearly dead now. Oh, he saved again. Who is this guy? Now it's Pallas.
Pallas is gonna walk past the inch, so that's 10, 15. 15, yep. And I'm gonna whip. Would be good.
Whipping!
Oh, I don't have my elk.
That won't hit, I'm afraid.
What was that?
That was my whip.
That was not a very nice noise.
It's a whip.
What do you want?
Brace yourself, it's going to happen again.
Daryl's got PTSD from being in Sean's dungeon.
Not just Sean's, but...
Oh, crit.
Nice.
What happens on a crit?
27 points of damage.
Yeah,
And then
you
I'm gonna
absolutely tear chunks of flesh out of him.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh, we can see the thing on him now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, near death. I'm gonna smite him.
Okay.
Divine Smite, my final spell slot.
God, we've got a lot of spell slots, haven't we?
Get smoked.
Well,
for how many points?
Is it? So Divine Smite crits, right?
Yeah.
So 9
it's
doesn't
enough.
kill
It's
him.
enough. It's fine.
Yeah. Whoopah!
There you go.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I see a switch in here?
You
Any specific location?
do. Give me a second. I need to actually find the room number.
Since he's not in the fire, Demora's going to stop concentrating on the bonfire.
Thank you. 10, 15.
I'm sure we can find the switch when we're not in combat.
I mean, yeah, I suppose my elk's miles away anyway. Never mind, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna cozy up to this dude here.
It's here behind this guy.
Oh, that's handy.
Well then, alright.
I end my turn.
All right,
Go
inch.
stomp on him.
And I'm gonna take the whip sound off because I
Don't want to freak Daryl out.
don't want to murder Daryl's ears.
Nope, that's not a hit.
Nimble little minx, isn't he? That is.
That'll do it. So yeah, you crunch him. Ugh.
And then I go switch the switch off.
Yeah. Flick the switch and the low thrum from behind Aemonor's back just seems to power down and is no longer happening. Two featureless stone pillars support a vaulted ceiling in this unlit chamber. On the eastern wall is a lowered iron portcullis.
Beyond the portcullis?
You can't see anything. It's
How do we not see through a portcullis?
it's not lit. It's literally not lit. It's black.
Despite being near death, Demora seems not.
What about my fancy axe?
I'll throw a light spell out there as a cantrip. I can do that.
Okay. Fine. Let's have a look.
Inch.
So,
Fuck off.
Stop it.
This room contains 4 alcoves on the north wall and 4 on the south wall.
Can we see inside them?
What
That's
are the
about all
doors
you
made?
can see from the angle you're on.
Did you say it was a portcullis?
Yep.
But nothing.
How strong is your elk? Can we tie something to Peter's elk and slap its ass and pull portcullis off?
Portcullis would be like wrought iron, wouldn't it?
Probably would.
Is there anything moving in there? Can we see anything active?
Nothing
alive?
is moving. There's nothing physically moving whatsoever.
Do I have strength enough to lift it?
No.
then may I also suggest that since we are, mostly dead here, we're all out of abilities, we are hurting severely. If there's nothing there to fight, that we get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Please.
Live to fight another day.
I don't know what's back there, and I don't care.
Oh, sorry, Inch. You wanted to physically lift it, didn't you?
I wanted to try.
It is possible, but yeah, it's hard. Let's put it that way.
All right. We're getting out.
Hang on, Craig. So where's the portcullis here?
Yeah.
Frank's.
So
can I remove his immunity to my spirit guardians?
What can we see? just the portcullis and nothing else.
Just the portcullis. It's a really dark room on the other side. Frank bounced a light spell through the middle, and you can see 4 alcoves to the north and south.
And we can see Sean in there. It's his dungeon.
Probably.
Stockholm syndrome. Let me in.
Yeah, let's DD Mal. Let's get the hell out. Oh, good old Vietnam-esque.
We can't lift the portcullis in any way.
Inch can, yeah.
So why aren't we?
Why do we want to get into another fight?
He has to physically roll a check if he wants to do that. I want an athletics check from him.
If I did that,
try and help him.
If I did that though, would the portcullis stay open, or would I have to stay holding it?
Well, just you can lift it enough to get in, yeah.
All right, now we're going. Fuck it.
I'm trying.
Okay, 18 is not enough.
That was a Habrek roll, not an Inch roll.
Try and help me, Inch. With it.
I should have advantage on athletics, no?
No,
just
not
press
that
on the
I'm aware
athletics
of.
attribute and your attributes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do on like strength and athletics stuff.
Let's leave.
Powerful build.
It'll be included in your roll, Inch, already.
You count as a natural athlete. You have proficiency in athletics skill. What's that mean?
It'll automatically apply
good at it.
Yeah, that means you've got a check mark by athletics, not advantage.
That's acrobatics.
You need athletics.
Hold on. Where's athletics?
You tumble towards the portcullis.
He does a roll.
I do a rolling poorly.
No.
4 from the top, mate.
As you try and lift it, Habrek, with little success, you can see embedded in the north wall is 21 isn't enough. It's a 1 foot square Shardlin plaque with an oversized hand-shaped indentation.
This wall?
Yep.
Chris saw Chris's reaction. Is it about the size of a spiked glove? You're on mute, mate.
By any chance?
Is it in the room that we're in?
No. We've got to get through this portcullis.
No, is it on the same side as the we're on, Craig?
Oh, that's what plus.
It's on the side that you're on, Keith.
Oh,
yeah.
So there you go.
Would it happen to be the same shape as a hand, Craig, that with a spiked gauntlet by any chance?
It is, in fact, yes.
I place the spiked gauntlet in the indent.
Yeah, okay. You hear a loud mechanical clunking noise as the portcullis rises. Clunk, 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 as it lifts up.
Okay.
We're going now, Mr. Unlocking doors.
We're going in.
Come on, Craig, open it.
Give me a second.
Craig, I'm going to send you a photo because...
Don't look, it's his dick.
Is this how hard he is right now because he took a hand?
I have a... Hang on.
He's taking it right now.
No, I'm going to send you this picture. If it's what I think, it might come in handy. Hang on.
Mine handy, yeah.
So, to the north and south are 4 alcoves, all of which have smaller.
Would they be something to do with in here by any chance?
I can't. Where did you get those from?
From upstairs in the room. Before we met the woman. And
maybe
because I had to get someone to read them for me because I couldn't understand them, and I kept hold of them.
Because he's a thick shit.
So there is 4 4 alcoves to the north, 4 alcoves to the south. Each one contains a large iron-bound chest, but each room also has its own portcullis with jagged teeth, all of which are currently raised.
Raised as in the shut, or they're open?
As in, they're
raised, as in they're up.
Open.
Okay.
It's
Open.
already been
Ready.
stated that regardless of what was told before we took care of this, the problem is done. We're supposed to leave, and the vault belonged to what's her nuts?
Grandolphin Muscat.
Name escaped me.
That's I prefer what's
If you go looting all these, we're going to have problems with everything else that's left in here that we do not have the strength to fight.
Let's go back and say we managed to open the vault, but we left it alone. Maybe we'll get a reward.
That makes sense.
What's his chops chopped his hand off and managed to open it for her, and
Sure.
we left it.
That will probably get us some points.
Oh, Demar doesn't care either way.
Fair.
Go for another beer.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Are you going back to
Yeah.
Grandolphin?
We need to rest anyway. We're fucked, aren't we?
Oh God, yes. And keep in mind, we still have 3 craters to go wonder if what happened to. So yeah.
Okay.
Me and my spectral family are suggesting we get the hell out of here.
I'm happy with that plan, just because we need to be thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I like Habra. Even Habra can't fight what's left here and tank it.
Yeah, we're out of magic. We're out of hit points. We're out of healing. We're out of time.
Okay. You
let's slog our bloody, bruised asses back up to Grandolpha. Let her know the situation.
I mean, Craig's going to say something now, and I know he's going to laugh or take the piss, but I'm going to say it anyway. Now that we have been here and we haven't found a way to stop the dragon, I do really feel guilty that we never went to try and stop the dragon.
Honestly, I still don't, because I still say we
wouldn't have been able to, but I just feel guilty now, because I would have felt obviously less guilty if we'd have been able to do something.
Oh sure, no, absolutely, but I still say that thing can fly, whereas we're having to go down mountain passes, whatever. We would have been at least a town behind it the entire time, and if we caught up to it, I don't know that we could have fought it. We don't have enough range. We're very good on the ground. We're fairly good up close. We don't have a lot of range. This thing can fly.
I don't care either way. I'm rather disinterested.
Okay. Whilst you're all kind of making your way back, Aemonor decides to walk into the vault and sneak in on his own and hang back a little bit.
Can we roll a perception check and see if we notice that?
No, let him do his thing. What do you want to do, Aemonor?
I'm gonna use what I sent you the photo of and start trying to open some things.
You can't read these rules, and so you look. Which chest do you want to start with, Chris?
This one, the one closest.
Okay, so you open the door. You walk up to this chest, and you can see that each chest has a built-in combination with 3 tumblers that bear dwarfish runes representing the certain numerals. You don't really know what to do with it because you can't read the paper that you've got.
But I kind of match them up to what's on the chest.
You can try.
Well, that's what I'll try and do. I'll obviously, if I can see, like how many like locks, how many runes is on each chest?
3.
Okay, so I'm gonna obviously look at the other thing, look at the chest, and even though I can't read them, if the symbols match, I'm gonna try however many's on the piece of paper.
Okay, so you have a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24. You've got 24 runes on this piece of paper.
Yeah, I assume that they're going to be written down in a sequence of like 3, 3, 3, 3.
Maybe.
So that's what I mean.
You can try the first 3 if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You give me a. You try the first 3 and it fails.
Oh, well, I was going to say, why do I feel like this is going to go really badly if he fails?
It could do, and that's. I'm not going to say that's on me. It is what it is.
It's absolutely on you.
Okay.
To a degree, Frank. That is all I'll say.
So you put it in, it fails, and you hear a heavy clunk, as if something has locked you in the room.
Locked in the room.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we don't know you're there.
Nope, you don't.
You've wandered, kind of hung back and done your thing. And the rest of the group, where are you heading? So what was the rest of the group doing while
heading back to an elevator to get the fuck out?
Yep.
It wouldn't take us very long to realise he's not there.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you would probably
at the very least, at the elevator, we'll go, where the hell is he?
I would imagine in this thing, mate, you wouldn't even get that far. Realistically.
Well, oh no, fair enough.
Eamon likes to wander.
We're all beat down. We're all tired. We're hurting. We're finally walking away. I absolutely could see that we might not notice if he were in the back of the party that he wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Elevator.
Because, like I said, we're all really hurt and we're really fucking tired. It's just, let's get the fuck out of here. Clank, clank, clank. I'm absolutely willing to believe we wouldn't have noticed until the elevator.
Yeah, till the elevator.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to take other points of view on this, of course, but
nope.
I feel like
I'm
you'd
with Frank.
notice sooner, realistically. I feel like you'd be checking on one another in this situation. Tired or not.
So,
Demora's not checking for anyone.
Well, yeah, no.
So, Eamon, what do you want to do?
I'll go and look at the plaque on the back of the wall, Craig.
It's on the other side of the portcullis now, mate.
Oh, it's on this side? I thought you said it was on this side.
Oh.
Not in the vault, it's outside the vault.
Okay. I'll inspect the room in itself in general, just to see if anything takes me interest.
You see 8 fairly large, but they're relatively, they're not ornate, but iron-bound trunks in niches around the room, basically. Each one of these contains a chest.
Okay. My only other option would be to summon.
Keep trying different combinations?
No, because if they all locked, the sort of thing.
Well, you're locked in one of them, aren't you? You're only locked in the top one. So try all 8 combinations in the top one is my logical. That's what. Sorry, personally, that's what I do. Whatever you want, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what? Yeah, my character doesn't know any better. Like, because he doesn't. I'll just try each combination and turn on that chest, Craig.
Okay, so you keep trying them, and after a couple of failed attempts, the portcullis comes down on this one.
I thought you already said you were locked in it.
So now he's locked in. He was locked in the main chamber.
Now he's locked in by this individual portcullis. So he's behind 2, essentially.
I misunderstood that then. Shit.
Because
he said each of these has a portcullis.
So it's on portcullis.
Mm-hmm.
Considering my whole point has been keeping the party alive, at some point I'm thinking maybe the hallway of hell. I would have wanted to make sure everybody goes past. I actually am. I agree with Keith. The more I'm thinking about it, at some point I would have made sure everybody's going. By that point, if I turn around and I don't see him, I don't know how much time has passed. Is he at least where I could look back and see him?
I think you've probably got a minute now before you really realize anything's gone, which is 10 rounds, isn't it? Effectively.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be at a point where you could see him, is because he's approached one of the steps. You'd have to be right by the gate to see him, basically.
All right. Then, as everybody's walking past, I'll tap Palace. He's the fellow religious type here, and go. Where's Amador? Do you know what happened to him? I don't see him.
Palace looks behind him and looks back at you and says, it doesn't say. He just gives you this look and says, "Let's go get him."
Holler at everybody else for a second. Hang on. Amador's walked off again.
Demora goes to the
I
elevator.
don't even know you this long, and it's again.
and goes back to the dwarf thing,
Eamon
looking for a
yeah,
hot meal.
basically. And we'll walk back to see what we see.
Palace is going to ask Lexar, are all surface dweller druids this greedy?
I'm sorry, I can't remember. Is Aemonor human?
Aemonor's elf.
Elf.
Surface,
that's right.
Surface dweller.
Oh no, that's just me asking. Elf. Some of them.
Palace shakes his head. Let's go back.
Yeah. Palace and I will step back to see what we see. We've called that. Damoris just groaned and walked on.
Yep. She's going to go to the elevator and back to the dwarf woman looking for some more of that lovely, tasty food.
Yeah. So she is expecting you basically because you notice that these 4 Dwergar have left.
Yeah.
Does Damorat say that out loud?
No, she just goes gets in the elevator,
right.
Goes up and looks for a hot meal and a place to rest.
Okay.
Yep.
It's the food.
Right.
There's something in the food.
Probably.
So you two have gone back to see.
We
You can just Palace at the bottom there can just about see Aemonor trapped in this cell, basically.
Palace says, "Hey, what the fuck?"
You're going to say that to me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not saying it. Well, he might be saying it to me.
Okay. I'm just going to reply, I keep whatever I find.
I thought we had agreed on this based on our situation.
I keep whatever I find.
It looks like you find yourself in a cell. Is it comfortable? Would you like to keep it?
You find yourself fucked.
How did you do this?
Give me an insight check.
Who?
Both of you two.
25.
Lexar knows that he's under some sort of like greedy madness, basically.
Got the bell end crown on,
Palace
Annie.
just thinks he's a prick.
Probably.
Oh yeah, powerful call. Fucking stupid surface dwellers.
Okay, go. Yeah, hang on. Look at the way he's speaking. I mean, you've known him longer than I have, and even I can tell from here there's something affecting him. Now, we all saw him take the crown, right? I mean, he's got it. It's obvious. Do you think that crown has anything to do with this? Is it causing a little more psychosis? I know he's crazy.
A little more psychosis.
That's what I said. I know he's crazy, but this seems out of line for him.
A little more.
Emphasizing.
Yes.
To bring it out. It's just emphasizing natural traits.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I have nothing left to try and do anything about that right this second.
You're probably right. And Palace gestures at the portcullis and is like, but...
Can you take the gauntlet out and put it back in?
He's got the gauntlet.
He never left it in the thing?
No, it didn't.
No, it just put it in there and he's still got it.
Can he lob it through the portcullis towards this portcullis?
I don't need to lob it. I can get myself out of the situation by wild shaping into something really small and going through the holes in the portcullis.
Palace walks back to the elevator then.
Okay.
Aemonor, I know you're feeling possessive about all of this, but at the moment you're stuck and we have to continue doing what we're doing. All of this will still be here later. Come on.
I'm gonna look at Lexa and like you can see the pain in my eyes and I'm gonna say I keep what I find.
Fine, keep it here when you come on. It's not going anywhere. It's obviously locked in.
Okay.
It will keep.
Can you unpause it, Craig?
Yeah. Give Aemonor, give me a Constitution saving throw. See if Lexar's words get through to you.
I've got an idea, Frank.
No.
You keep what you find.
I say to him, come to us so we can help you get it. We'll get it now and we'll leave with it. To try and get him to wild shape and come to us. And then when he unwild shapes, I'll just take the crown off his head. So let's try and convince him that we're going to help him loot the stuff. When he turns thingy, I'll just take the crown off his head and smash it.
Well, you're going to have to give me something against... I'm going to assume against an insight check of mine to see if he's telling the truth or not, Craig.
Well, technically he hasn't lied.
Persuasion. It's probably just heat on persuasion, right?
He's going to have to do a persuasion check, probably against an insight check of mine.
I'm going to tell Frank to do it. Well, Lexar to do it because he's more like that. Like Habrek's not one for the words.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that if that is.
It's well. I mean, it's up to Craig. How's this going to
work? You can have one more shot at coax him out, otherwise he's staying. Basically, is
okay. If Habrek has told me the plan here, then yeah, okay. Habrek's right. You're not any good with what you're keeping while you're in there, but with all of us together, we can try and get this open and get all that you have found back in your possession. But it's going to be a hell of a lot easier if you will come out here and open the gate for us. You still have the hand, right?
I do.
Come out here. It'll let us open the gates. That will make it easier, and we can all help get your stuff.
Okay.
This is not good. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. First things first, persuasion roll, which is a little on the iffy side at best. Not so great. However, I would also like to invoke knowledge from a past life.
While I'm wearing the cloud rune, I have advantage on charisma deception checks as well. Because I've got cloud rune inscripted onto my stuff.
So we've gone with Frank. We've got 12 here.
We've got 12.
Okay. 12. So you've got give me an insight, Chris, to see if you can.
It sounded like you were like, so there was 12 of them, yeah.
I hope I roll really low because I have +7 to my insight.
Yeah, this is bad. Shit, 13.
13. So
close.
Yeah, you keep what you find. I'm afraid.
Outside of game, can I give my inspiration away to Frank to roll again?
Not while you're under this effect.
How do you know if you've got any inspiration? I think I've got one.
Look on your character sheet under attributes.
To be fair, Craig gave everyone inspiration one session, so if you haven't used inspiration yet, then
which
you still got it.
So can I give mine to him then?
Unless Craig says no.
I'm thinking here because we're after the roll at this point. It's not just you've seen the roll and are rolling again. You've also seen Chris's response roll, so I'm going to say no.
Force Chris to use his inspiration to roll again. Because it's after Chris's roll. He could roll lower.
I love it.
Sorry, I
think it's funny. That
was a justification because it's after the roll.
That's up to Chris.
Use it, you pussy.
I mean, he could roll higher for all we know, you know.
He could, but at the end of the day, it does no harm, does it?
I mean, considering I rolled a 6, that was pretty low in and of itself.
Yeah, the plus 7. It makes
so. I'm gonna say I keep what I find.
Okay. Yeah, so you stay there. You are of the mind, Lexar, that he isn't going to move. You've given it your best to persuade him to wild shape and come out, and he's just not having it. He seems like
whatever's affecting him is strong.
Yeah.
Here's a thought then. On the way out, right now he's locked in. We know he can shape himself small and get out. Mm-hmm. I don't want him running wild. Habrek, how about you and I on the way out? Let's go speak to the other Durgar who are loyal to Grandolpha and ask them to come just keep an eye here so that if he gets away, either they can try to catch him or at least track him. We go talk to Grandolpha. We'll just let her know that one of our party took the crown and appears to be under some sort of mental constraint, and he's locked himself in the vault.
We weren't supposed to touch anything.
I know, but if he's under a problem from the crown, it's not our fault he went into the vault. Therefore, we're asking for her help to get him out of what is now her vault.
I mean, we weren't not supposed to touch anything.
Yes,
so
we were.
He's going back up to Grandolpha.
Yeah, we asked the loyal Durgar to come here and just keep an eye on him.
Okay.
And then we head up to Grandolpha to give her the final report on all this insanity.
Tell her that we obviously left the loot. Tell her that Aemonor was locked in that room because of the crown, not because of him trying to loot. Because he's
right.
Basically, he was only trying to do it because of the crown.
You sure it's because of the crown? He was kind of like taking shit before he had the crown.
We don't have to tell her that.
Yeah, you don't tell her that though.
We tell her that he put the crown on, and it seems to have affected him in some way, that he got in there because he had the hand, he got into the vault, and now he's locked himself in there. We would really appreciate
Our leather straps Daemora's mouth shut.
Daemora's not there.
Daemora's upstairs already.
Daemora's already upstairs.
Well, we've already told Grandolph for all this, but at this point, just enjoying the intellectual devour brain while on the table, doing his thing, you know. So as you guys are leaving, like a small, like quite a large troop of Duergar are coming through the forge basically to secure the vault already.
All right, make sure they know the situation as we're telling it.
Yeah. You
ask them if they know another way into the vault.
And Grandolpher says that vault doesn't belong to you.
We agree. Like I said, whatever power is in the crown has affected him badly. He went into it against the party's group. We're asking for help to get him out.
Yeah, we have no interest in the vault. We just want our friend.
She looks you all square in the face and says, "You should all leave now."
Okay.
Oh, I'm coming back to kill you then.
Yeah, this is.
What was her final? I'm sorry, it's such a strange name. I cannot keep it in my head. Grandolpha, what?
We should leave.
Grandolpha Musgart.
Musgart. All right, I will remove my helmet, and with all respect, if I have to kneel, I'll do it. So, with all respect, Madam Muzalfa, whatever fucking shit, I completely agree with the situation as it stands. That we are not here to be part of that. We tried to secure this for you and your clan. I do not know the power that is being held over our party member.
She cuts you off and just goes, "And now you leave."
We really would prefer not to leave without a member of our group.
Pallas nudges you and he says, "I think we really should leave. Live to fight another day."
I agree with you, Pallas. I truly do. But I'd like our party to live as well. And Aemonor, while he may be impetuous, while he is under some sort of curse, I cannot fault him for what he's done. I merely want to remove him.
I agree with you, but we can come back.
I don't think he'll be alive if we wait to come back, Pallas.
If we do wait, then none of us.
We won't be alive.
So,
I appeal to your just nature then, madam, that I ask for no harm to come to him while we leave. If you would be so gracious as to help his release and ejection from your stronghold, that would be enough for me. I'd ask nothing else of you.
So Grandolpha Musgart comes down to the vault. She tells you to leave. She says, I make no promises, but you leave. And she says, I'll go investigate the situation. And
I leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I leave.
So let's pull you guys up to the surface.
In the end, I'm true neutral. I'm gonna fight for you, but yes.
Do I get to take some stew with me, Craig? I'm just really interested.
Yeah. I mean, Daemora can take stew. Just kind of
as well.
Bringing you across the map. So, can you have Elkalas? Yeah, for sure. How many times can you summon that thing, by the way?
No, he hasn't died. I just jumped off him.
No, I'm just curious how many times you can summon it. I was just.
He remains summoned until he dies, and then.
Oh, that's quite a long time.
Yeah.
And there's just another spell slot then, basically after that.
It's a big spell slot, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's still decent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
If you've moved everyone, you haven't moved me just because I'm in the elevator room.
Elevator. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's pull you to the top. Where is it?
Is Daemora like coming out like with a brain kebab?
You know what? I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna not a stew anymore. A kebab.
Just
I love it.
Like a drunken sorceress stumbling out of a kebab shop.
Out of the bar.
I ain't stumbling. I'm just having a kebab. I'm like, jeez.
Right, okay.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Timor doesn't drink.
I always associated kebabs with stumbling.
Why not?
So, for those of you that can't see, I might just drag your tokens into the vault so you can see what goes on, basically. Actually, well, let's have this play out. Let's see how it goes. So, Grandolpha Musgart comes down to the vault to
I was happy to fight her.
And her personal
we
army.
We don't have the health or abilities to fight her and her people.
Oh, the cat.
That's what I was trying to avoid. I wanted to go, we're not leaving without him, but that would have started shit. Come on. Sorry, anyway.
Let's hope Grandma's still there to give me at least some props.
So there's a good 30 or 40 Dwergar come with her.
I'm not even going to give you a eulogy, dude. This is
her personal cohort come to see what's going on. And she just looks at you, Aemonor, and says, well, what do we have here? What does Aemonor say?
A simple apple farmer. Simple apple.
That's a reference from Sheriff of Nottingham, Peter. It's a simple apple, sir. Nothing more in the bag.
Just a bit of honey mead.
What does she say, Craig? Go on.
Says, what do we have here? She kind of bangs on the iron cell.
I'm just going to look and go.
Chris's response is going to be, what he's been saying to us, isn't it?
No, because that's not what she's asked me. She asked, what do we have here? I was going to say, me.
She looks you up and down and goes, I never thought of your type as the greedy sort.
That's what I said.
I'm just going to kind of just stare at her and just say, I find what I keep.
You keep what you find?
I keep what I find.
No, he's scared now. It's I find what I keep.
Yeah. I keep what I find.
Fear.
And thanks for that, Peter. It's just fired Matthew right across the map.
Me.
Oh, was it? It looked like it came from you.
That was
terrible. She says, well, it's interesting you say that. You can keep what you've found. And then she leaves and closes the vault. And leaves you in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is new character time, Chris.
So have you ever read The Cask of Amontillado? I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, you can just wild shape.
That's not the point. The point is that he's stuck in there.
I think I'm stuck in there unless there comes a point where personal preservation overcomes the greed, but then that's up to Craig.
You keep what you find, my friend.
Cool.
I mean, if she hasn't killed him, I'm happy to go back in there.
Can Chris actually roll a new character, technically, because he's still alive?
Yeah, you are locked in for the next 10 sessions.
Until you die of starvation.
You must roll 2 6s to escape from jail.
No, she takes that as a personal insult. Unfortunately, under the effect of madness, Chris didn't have much choice. So, to be fair, Chris, well played, sir, because you stuck with it regardless to your own detriment. But under the effect of madness, he couldn't really deliver a better answer than I keep what I find.
Well, fair enough.
Can't argue with the roleplay.
I wasn't trying to be an asshole with it.
I thought, you know what, this is Chris to a T, and ironically, they're all just going to think he's being a dick, and he's doing exactly what he's been told.
I've just messaged them before going, your new character just needs to be literally like a chaotic neutral thief, because it's just you.
Yeah, I mean, this party is missing a rogue, to be fair.
That is Chris, just a selfish little bastard that sneaks off everywhere to do his own fucking deeds and things.
I mean, fair enough, we could use a rogue, but yes. I will try to make a point of convincing the party that he was under some madness based on when I spoke to him. And it's not that he's just
Habrek's on board with that based on that idea he gave you of
Demora doesn't even listen to it.
No, definitely not Crenshinabon. Is out just sat in her vault.
That's true. It's gone.
Is it?
Hey, forgot about that.
Does that not try and outweigh the madness, Craig? Before I start making a new character.
I think he means that he's doing that face because this
boss Muscard
he had a plan. That plan has just fallen to rat shit.
What's interesting about Crenshinabon, Chris, and you will know this, that it will use you as long as it thinks you're the best option.
Yeah,
you're not the best option now.
She is anymore.
But I mean,
she owns a Doragar stronghold.
Yeah.
Well, but until she goes in there to get it, it's just going to sit there.
But next time she goes in there, it's going to be like,
Craig's she completely forgot.
I mean, I'm of the opinion of long rest and straight back in there to fuck this bitch up.
That was the shit. I forgot to pick the kids up from school face.
Wherever we end up getting to stop.
I mean, is this definitely someone with definitely not Crenshinabon and a Shardland dragon?
Right now, she owns a Shardland dragon.
Soon she'll own Crenshinabon and an amulet of health.
Within the coming days / weeks, she'll find Crenshinabon, or Crenshinabon will find her at least.
She just got to come back in Bob and try and kill whoever's left.
We don't know it's Crenshinabon. We wouldn't know the value of it. Why the hell would we go back in?
Can we please skip straight to level 20 so we can...
I know you might not, Daniel, but I think.
Demora doesn't want to go back in.
Other people might want to come back in to get me.
What are we going to do about 3 towns?
Okay, right now we need to find some place to rest. Considering we're way out in the spine of the world anyway, I imagine that's not town, ignoring the fact that we think it's probably gone. We might want to make camp somewhere.
Ironically, outside the fortress we just cleared isn't a bad place to camp.
It's what's her name?
It's me now that she has that and the dragon.
Well, okay, so we've stepped outside. Start from there.
Yeah. So you step out the front door, and waiting for you is
fuck off,
Vaylin Harple.
She's an ally.
Is she though, Peter? Ally. This is Craig, Peter. You could put Lady Silvery Moon outside, and somehow we'd end up in a fucking roll initiative situation.
Her name is Lady Illustrial.
Fuck. Oh, right. Okay. So you step outside. What do you want to do? Vaylin Harple awaits.
Rest.
Yeah, rest.
As much as I'm full from the brain stew, I'm gonna rest. I really want to rest.
We're standing right here with her.
There's nowhere safer. We've just cleared the fortress out. They're not going to attack us. We're outside. I'd rest.
I thought Demora didn't care about anything.
So I'd say
she's almost dead. That's probably something that she.
I'd say we have to move away from the immediate entrance, at least a little bit, so you're not on the immediate entrance.
Maybe don't sit at the doorway. We look after this place now.
Yeah,
do you know
exactly.
That?
So assume we move somewhere remotely, not at the immediate vicinity of the doors.
We speak to this woman?
I've tried 4 times. I quit. If she's going to talk, we'll talk to her. Vaylin.
Vaylin Harple.
Hello, Vaylin.
She says, "Greetings. Are you having a rest before you go in here?" I mean, she tries to encourage you.
Obviously, we'll speak to her first. I think we were just trying to, because people were saying about the rest.
Okay, yeah. So you, she just says, "Look, I've prepared some dog sleds to take us back to 10 towns. As you can see, well, she gestures over and goes, not quite 10 anymore, I'm afraid."
How many would you say? On a scale of 1 to 10.
You can see, even through all the snow, you can see dark smoke rising from at least 4 locations.
That thing moved pretty fucking fast then.
I mean, we had a long rest and everything.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay. That's 8 hours.
and maybe another 8 worth of combat and exploration.
Yeah, and if I remember rightly,
4 towns. I stand by my. I don't feel guilty staying here to do this. If it could take out 4 towns in the time it took us to do this, I stand by it. We would never have stood a chance to even catch up.
If I remember rightly, it took. Craig said it took us about 6 to 8 hours to get from where we were in the last town to here, which means in say roughly 12 hours, it's done 4 towns. So it took us 8 hours to get back to the first town we were at, in which case it'd have already. Do you know what I mean?
Basically, we might as well have tried to chase an F1 race car while be on our little BMX bikes. All right, it's just, we had no fucking chance. If it managed to get 4 towns already, fuck them. I'm glad. Well, not fuck towns. Just saying, fuck it. Our choice was legit.
Okay, let me clarify. You were never going to save all 10 towns, right? That was quite obvious.
Oh yeah.
But it certainly could have been a lot better than what it is, but ultimately that's the choice you make, isn't it? Like, you chose to choose the fortress, and rightly so, right? With logical reason. Well, there might be something in you that stops it.
I feel like you've come round to our decision making, Craig.
No, I'm explaining because Frank seems particularly narked, so I'm explaining that ultimately, look, you were never going to save all 10 towns, right?
Oh, we knew that.
By the same token, you had to make a choice, and you made the choice.
I'm just saying, based on our earlier conversation about feeling bad about it or not, I don't feel bad about it.
You feel vindicated.
Don't worry, mate. Tomorrow's
not even vindicated. I'm sorry that this is happening. This is a shit situation, but I stand by our choice that we could not have caught up to it.
Okay.
So,
hey, tomorrow's with you. I agree.
Expressed surprise at Valine, as I would have thought she would have gotten the hell out of here by now. Though I am very appreciative that she's arranged sleds for us because we're incredibly tired.
Sleds we can rest on?
Frank's there like that.
You can rest on the road, but you can't rest you can't get a long rest on a sled. You would have to kind of stop and take a long rest.
What if
half and half?
I mean, she emphasizes, look, you're going to have to leave immediately. And we'll probably have to make camp halfway so that the dogs can rest, right?
Right.
Ultimately, she said, what's that one that speeds your mount up? She has that spell that speeds your mount up to make them faster as well.
Yeah, I can't think of the title. What you mean?
I always forget what it's called.
Haste for dogs.
It's the mount version of land stride or something.
But we're gonna rest on the way.
Yes, fine.
Is
get on the bobsleds, get on the dog sleds. Let's get the hell out of here. We have long since worn out our welcome, and I have a terrible feeling that we're not going to see Amonor again.
I have just a feeling we're not going to see Amonor again.
Oh, fair enough. And yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, and we'll make camp and rest along the way. But when we make camp, but that's a whole other story.
It's okay because we're gonna at the next thing we're gonna meet Gaimanor. His twin.
I wonder if we can get him to bring Jizzard the Wizard Lizard, Peter.
Man, that joke got a lot of mileage.
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah, and on that note, rather than us kind of skimming back to 10 towns at 20 to 10, I think it's probably best that we kind of cut it short a little bit by 15, 20 minutes there, and call it good.
And we get a long rest before that? Yeah?
You would get a long rest on your way back to 10 towns, yeah.
Cool.
Before we cut out, when we do stop for our rest, I think it's fair enough to say we have noticed enough weird apathy out of Demora that it would be time to bring this up. We're now not in the middle of shit to go, yeah, but people are attacking us. It's like, okay, hang on.
Yes.
I don't know you very well. But
the only person that knows me really well is Inch.
And it's clear to Inch that you're not... You seem to just don't give a shit about anything anymore, suddenly.
You're a cunt.
Well, to be fair, Keith, let's not push it. I was that before.
And so's Demora.
Wow. Yeah. Come to think of it, I don't feel like I care for a lot. Despite the fact we've just seen, or expect to see, a dragon that we could have stopped destroy 4 of the 10 towns that we fought so hard for.
Much less the loss of a companion, multiple death, viciousness, and potential death of ourselves.
When
did this start? Something has changed in you. What's going on?
Well, I remember when the dragon first left, and I felt for the poor souls that were out of the town, even though we decided, and we rightly decided, that it was tried to stop the dragon from where we were. I remember feeling something. I felt, well, awful that we were leaving those souls to die. But now, I just don't care. I don't know
Valen Harple, like, she doesn't trust Daemora.
Why?
She can tell something's up with Daemora.
I'm not gonna lie, I've just said I don't care that 4 towns have been fucking destroyed. I wouldn't trust anyone.
Yeah.
no one would trust that. Sorry, out of character. That's
Well, no, but that's perfectly legit. It's the exact thing that should, cement it all that, something's wrong.
Dun, dun, dun.
Something has happened in the meantime. Did something affect you? Did you?
I think.
What have you taken from that place? Did something there affect you? Did you?
The last time I remember caring was when we were in the forge and there was so much death. That's the last time I remember feeling anything.
So, as you've hit the nail on the head there, Frank, just to kind of get to the point in that, what has Daemora taken from?
We've seen that, like, taking the crown affected Aemonor. No, that's out of character. I don't know that. So we've seen that something here affected him.
Mm-hmm.
Daemora, what treasure, what bits and pieces, what did you take from this place? Something affected Daemora, and what's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, please say that. I wouldn't necessarily notice it. Could it have been the food? Was there some? Did anybody else eat the food?
No.
Nope.
Because it was a literal brain.
I noticed it specifically happened after Daemora cast all of those spells.
After, or is her casting of it?
I think I'm not sure. Like, I'd say after or during. It was like halfway through. No.
I mean, Daryl, do you think Daemora would be compliant in showing everyone what she'd taken from Sunblight?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Don't care.
She doesn't care.
Right.
Yeah, Daemora, just like the only thing that Daemora stepped out of Sunblight with that she didn't have when she went in is a tiny shardling dragon that she snapped from the map.
That's right, you did take that.
You.
Look, we've already seen. Well, we are vaguely aware that this substance can affect people.
Yep.
You seem to be in your right mind as far as logic. Can you see where having this on your person for an extended time could be affecting you in a negative manner?
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't care for it.
Okay, with that in mind,
I step forward.
Would you be willing to part with it for a bit? I'm not removing it, not taking it away permanently. Part with it temporarily to see if your own psyche and emotions return.
Yeah,
I offer to save it for her, given I've known her the longest.
Well, considering what you think it's done to me, I cast it off the cliff. I'll throw it off the cliff because I don't care about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If I would suggest to do so.
So you hoist it off the cliff and it tumbles down and just shatters into like thousands of little pieces at the bottom of the cliff edge, right? You still don't feel like you care about much just yet.
It may take time it took time for this to affect you, so it may take time for it to come back. But I'm proud of you for making that choice.
On a side.
Was it that then?
I just text Zoe asked me how D&D was, and I just said Chris died in a treasure vault, and she put, if only it was real.
Wow! Damn! Ouch.
I put ha ha ha. You put, I'm only saying what everyone's thinking.
Get out.
Tell her I'm still rooting for the COVID.
That's fair.
Lastly, if it will help, I can't guarantee this is something I can heal, but I'm willing to try some more restorative magics. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll simply bolster your own psychic immunity. Well, I'd say if you'd like to, but apparently liking is sort of outside of your capacity right now. How about this? Okay.
I've got nothing against it.
Are we going to we're not going to rest before we get back, though.
We did.
We got long
while we're on the dog sleds.
I know,
but are going to need to rest for at least once, before you get back, you know.
Right. That's the rest we're doing. So technically,
you're not going to rest then travel. So I was trying to point out that it's logical to just rest when the dogs are going to need to rest, because Valen's entirely just like, look, we need to go, you know.
Right. No, I'm agreeing. I'm saying this conversation is technically happening before the long rest. So what I'm thinking is, I rest, I have spells back, I might be able to help you, but then I don't have those when we get to whatever we're about to do.
Yeah.
I suspect that might be bad. So
you will be a spell slot down, effectively, if you try anything. What Valen explains is, you kind of explain the situation to her, and she says,
"Yeah, shit. Do you know anything about this?"
She says, "That's Shardlin madness."
Is there
You'll need a powerful cleric that can cast maybe greater restoration to remove something like that.
I like to think I have some measure of power from Kalimvor, but I'm not that high up in the ranks.
What about
I mean,
what about a divine plea, essentially, for Kalimvor to restore balance, if nothing else?
I mean, I'm willing to try it. I don't know if he would find this worthy, but I'm willing to try.
Okay, if you want to try it, on this particular one, I'm going to say roll a D100 and let's see what we get.
Alright. Then I will take an hour while...
Or, if you've got a real good speech you want to give to Kalimvor that you think might implore him to intervene, then I will accept that in place of a roll.
I mean, if anyone's going to give us good speech, it's going to be fun, let's be honest.
He's racking his mind now as to what he can pull.
I will sit down, kneel down. It's cold here. I'm not going to put my ass in the snow. How about that? I will kneel down, helmet off, hair in the wind. In fact, drop out my gauntlets as well. I need the hands free in supplication. Just let the wind take me. Take a few moments to settle myself into it. I ask for but a sliver of your power, Lord of life and death, and God of balance. A member of this team has fought bravely against those that have done wrong, and through no fault of their own, have been taken out of the balance of madness and sanity. They have, however, made the right choice to restore their own balance. We know not long how that much balance will take, and I do not have the measure of power that those more worthy than I have. If in your wisdom, your patience, and your belief in the balance of all things would see fit to but nudge her back towards the proper central place in all things, I would consider it not only a more glorious excuse to continue spreading the good word of your powers and style, but a show and a measure of your belief in all things. I ask only this for her. I ask nothing for myself. And if you ask something of me in return, it is yours to ask.
Kalimvor gives you very good, Frank, by the way. You can have inspiration for that. That was quite a speech. Kalimvor gives you no response, but you look up, you feel nothing, no change, no nothing. But then tears begin to roll down Demora's face as she's overwhelmed with emotion that she's not felt for basically the last day, pretty much. So you know Kellenvor's work has been done.
We'll raise up. Place
I
one
would fucking
hand.
fail that speech because I'm not religious in any shape or form.
Neither am I. It's just all bullshit. It's okay. Stand up. I will place my ungloved hand upon Demor's shoulder. Welcome back.
And she will
embrace always.
And she'll embrace you.
Remember always that the balance of all things is more important than anything else.
And she fucking hates divine beings.
She genuinely does, doesn't she?
Genuinely fucking does, but still embraces you.
Demora puts her kebab down.
Quick, ask her for a shag while she's vulnerable.
Come on!
The irony in that is ridiculous, isn't it, really?
Brace yourselves next week for the Iron Terror of the Skies, gentlemen.
7 now.
Gonna be. Not yet.
Finish the fortress.
Yep.
Yep.
God, let's see what's left of 10 critters. And it's gonna get interesting.
10 critters or critters?
Critters. 10 squirrels come up to you.
No ideas, Chris, for your next character? Right?
I'm not lying, but I've been wanting to play something different now. I've seen a lot. Yeah.
Now that you've had a bit of a go with a barbarian and you kind of experienced some other classes and what they do,
you've experienced the game a bit more.
Yeah,
exactly.
Multiclass the wizard.
Wizard barbarian, not wizard barbarian, wizard Goliath.
Barbarian thief. Whenever you go into stealth, just look at people and go, "You don't see me!" And
like you did with the polar bear.
I wanted a pet, okay.
Ranger, Drake Warden, in fact.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful class.
I don't want to be summoning every fucking thing on the.
You literally have.
You just summon a dragon. You know, nothing minor or major.
Oh, is that seriously possible?
Yeah, they get a small dragon basically.
Alright, that's my backup character.
It is a very small dragon. It's not like full stats dragon, but you
who's
know.
that?
Drake Warden Ranger.
It's known as the sperm dragon.
Hey, fits my IRL profession.
Thanks, Peter.
Wait, what? As if you have that on your desk? That's weird. How do you explain that to your kids?
He's just made it out of blue tack.
He tells them it's a tadpole.
Okay.
But we know.
Well, the doctors, Peter, if your sperm's got a face.
Also, if it's blue.
Jesus, you got a low sperm count. Your sperm count is 1. Holy shit.
Just 1.
Really big.
Have you seen there's like an insect, and the insect is only like 1.5 centimeters, but its sperm is 3 centimeters long.
Jesus, what, does it shit it out?
It's like the biggest sperm to feature ratio in the world.
Just like all its insides come out. That's a lot.
Just, I'm giving it all I've got, Captain.
It's gonna be like a party popper going off. It's like a little ribbon. Shoot.
Yeah, there's a fucking horrible meme about like what if a guy rather than having lots of sperm had one big sperm, and it's pretty fucking weird.
It's a fruit fly, isn't it, Keith?
It's a type of fly. I don't think it's a fruit fly. No.
3 centimeters.
I'm gonna stop streaming now.